All right, everybody, and I want to welcome you to Deadly Gaming's D&D group as we start a new adventure, the campaign of Hoard of the Dragon Queen, which is the first part of the overall campaign that we're going to be doing, which is called the Tyranny of Dragons. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am your DM, Afblurt, and the players with me, we have Name No One Chose, a new addition to our group. We have Unevenexile from our last group, as well as Sykopaten, ImjonaBoat, and Lazertafox. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you guys for coming and playing. It's been a great opportunity so far, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So I'm excited to get this one started. So, as a little background for everybody, we just finished Lost Mines of Phandelver, and the party had gone through a lot of different feats to find what was going on with the town of Phandalin and the Lost Mines. Overall, they finally ended up in the Wave Echo Cave to fight the Black Spider, and that's where we left off last time. And you guys had some dealings with a dragon at the town of Thunder Tree, and some cultists. So on your way out, as you guys were heading out of the Wave Echo Cave, everybody just kind of, for the most part, parted ways. Reich had gone off back to the city of Neverwinter to work with the Order of the Gauntlet to rebuild the town of Thunder Tree and get it back to its old glory and back to where it was. Azragila, our human wizard, had gotten an important letter from the arcane, the main people from the Arcane Brotherhood, and they were in desperate need of his help. And in a flash, he was gone. And as you guys kept wandering back to town, as you guys were separating ways, one thing that you noticed, Thorvald, is that about halfway through, you feel like you're a little bit more secure. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit of a weird feeling. You look around, kind of this odd feeling around you, and you notice that Note is nowhere to be seen. Didn't say a word, didn't say anything about it, just poof, and disappeared. And Jander got an important letter from his family, and with his royalty bloodline, that he needed to go see to his family members and his family. And so he had said his goodbyes, his best wishes, and left. Now, Thorvald, you've spent the past couple months just kind of getting by, being known as, hearing the stories of your group as they took on the whispers of a dragon in Thunder Tree, and Phandalin praised you guys and praised your group, even though they didn't get to see most of you, only you, as heroes of the town, and as heroes that brought about peace to this new upcoming rebuilding of this town of Phandalin. You spend some time with your cousin, and your cousin has decided that he is going to go back to the mountains where all the dwarves live, and to get some peace. He had a rough couple months, and he, after a little while of spending time with you and catching up with you, he is now back in the mountains. You're not quite sure where, because you guys are kind of split up. And you spent a couple months traveling around, finding odd jobs here or there. But there is something that you notice, and that there are whispers of treasure being stolen, of people in these cloaks that are coming into the towns and not really raiding, but sneaking around and looting treasure and stealing treasure, and you're not quite sure where that's coming from. You just know that there's something happening across all of the Sword Coast, that everybody seems to be having these same encounters. One of the jobs that you find is a merchant caravan traveling down, and we're gonna go to the next page. From Neverwinter, you traveled south to the town of Waterdeep, and you were able to find a merchant that was in heavy need of some help with lifting his merchandise, and as well as guarding from all these, small little raids, these small little, stealing of loot and of gold and things of importance. So the merchant hires you to travel down south and to get these supplies to the town of Greenrest, which is all the way down south towards the mountains of Amn. You have to travel from Waterdeep all the way down to Baldur's Gate and then across the green fields to Greenrest. And that's where we find ourselves. Most of you, you kind of catch glances of each other as you're not normal, village people that are you guys are hired hands for your skills and things of that nature.
Not me,
So,
I'm a beggar.
except for the old man, and which is kind of weird too, as everybody's like this hired hand, but then there's this raggedy old beggar following along on the caravan. And you guys are traveling down the road, and this would be a great opportunity for all but Fox to introduce yourselves, if you will.
I don't know who I am, so somebody else go first.
Well, greetings, fellow dwarf.
Hello. How are you?
User joined your channel.
You're ready to take on these travels?
Yes. What's your name, may I ask?
Thorvald, Rockseeker.
The Thorvald Rockseeker?
Might be.
You cleared out the Waybuckle Cave.
Yes.
Fought a dragon.
Yes,
my
we
name's
sure
Oleg
did.
Mountainfall. My ancestors used to work in your mine.
They did?
They did. We were ale makers. You may have heard the Mountainfall Ale, the legendary recipe.
Yes, sure have. We have taken over. We had to cleanse the
joined your
cave from
channel.
evil forces, but
User
it now
left
stands
your
fine,
channel.
ready to now be alive again.
It is just a pleasure to meet you.
If you ever find the chance to send your fellow companions to help out in the cave, you'll be more than welcome to
User left
do.
your channel.
Oh, of course, of course. I hand him a little flask with some of the ale that I made.
Oh, yes, a mail there for me.
Yeah,
Oh.
please try it. It's all organic.
Why don't
All
you try
natural
some of mine
ingredients.
as well, and we'll have a chair.
It's even gluten free. Just
No,
have a
it's-
taste.
Cheers.
Okay, as you guys introduce yourselves, the two dwarves, they get together and talk a little bit about old ales and dwarven things. You guys all notice there is one person that sticks out pretty much like a sore thumb. Okay, just a moment. He kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. As he stands there, as you look, he's sitting in the middle of the group, not really aggressive, but he's very big, very muscle bound, and just built like a brick shit house. Like, he is huge. You notice that his skin is, and I will go ahead and turn this over to Name.
So, I guess am I gonna talk to them? Am I supposed to interact, or they just see me sitting there?
You can describe yourself at that point, and then if you would like
Okay.
to introduce yourself, you may.
You can
Alright,
do
so-
basically whatever you want.
So you see me just sitting there with a great axe across my lap, and I'm just sitting there waiting, like not really conversing with anybody. You notice I am a large, partial orc person. So, and if you'd like to interact, you can, or
we're
you just see me
drinking,
sitting
I say,
there. So,
"Oh, that guy right behind me, I would not want to make him mad."
Well, there might be a reason of why he's joining us.
I don't know. I'm just glad that he's on our team. I look back at him. Do you catch my eyes as I look back at you, or?
yes.
Yes. What's your name, I ask? I kind of open up our little circle and.
I just kind of slide over on my little half log there. Look over. My name is Protector Sinbin.
Protector Sinbin.
Well, of.
Protector of Sinbin. It's a beautiful name. Would you like
what I
some?
was
Would you
called.
like some ale?
What was ale?
Just try this.
Cough it up a little bit and I spit it out. It burns.
It's supposed to. It's a good burn. Turns all your bad feeling into good feelings.
So I
tingle-
take the rest of your canteen you gave me and I upturn it and just finish it all in a few large swallows.
Oh,
Oh. Well, all right then.
I hope you enjoyed the taste.
You want your skin back?
Yeah, thank you. I'll have to make a new batch.
Oh, get up. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Moment.
Microphone muted.
Appreciate the drink.
You like it? Gluten-free, all organic, natural ingredients.
I think I'm starting to feel a little funny.
It has a zero carbon footprint.
Microphone
0%.
Why was my head swimming?
Well, it's just my good berry ale that you just had.
I don't know if I like it.
Doom! Doom is upon us! There is doom! You're doomed, young dwarf! Doomed, I tell you! I grab Torvald by the shoulders as I'm yelling and screaming, Doom! Doom! There's fire and pain in the land!
I confusedly look back and say, "What's wrong, lad? What's wrong?
Doom!
You're fine."
Doom!
Oh, relax. There will be no
I don't
doom
like
in
the
the
sound of that.
presence.
Doom is upon us!
No, there will be no doom upon us in our presence.
I think this guy's lost it.
Lost it? I haven't lost anything. Well,
Well,
Never
what's your
mind.
name?
You know, most people go by Old Coot, or that beggar, or sometimes nothing at all.
So we got Thorvald.
Old coat, that beggar, sometimes nothing at all. Do you need help?
I'm afraid it's not me that needs help. This world is doomed.
It's hard to protect the whole world.
There's
Don't
doom
mind that.
coming. I do not know if we'll be able to stop it. But it is coming.
I, think,
I love you
think
too.
you've lost it. If I had more ale, I'd let you have some.
Okay, it says at this time.
Don't drink it all.
Sorry. Almost there.
You're all quite small.
Yes.
Perhaps a stark representation for what is inside of your head.
I
Nice,
don't
might
get
not.
it.
Size might not be the biggest matter at all times.
Finish eating. It's at this time, as you guys are exchanging pleasantries, you're coming down the road, and you notice that as there's a set of woods to your to the east, as the ocean and the coast is to your west. As you look on the side of the road, you see a cloaked figure with an animal, and the cloaked figure is kneeling down by the animal. And as you guys get closer, you somebody give me a perception check or survival, either one.
Bad roll.
You can just click where it says
Okay.
perception name on the character sheet.
Oleg, you and Sinben, you guys notice this is a wolf, and it almost looks like this figure is speaking to the wolf. And as you guys get closer, the wolf looks at the caravan and darts off into the woods.
Where'd the dog go?
I'm gonna bring a
I
spy.
don't think that was a dog.
Did you have to scare the wolf off? It's one of my only friends.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I know you.
Oh,
We're not doomed. He's the last one. Complete. The party is complete. We might be yet saved. Everyone is here.
Are we a party?
Yes.
Okay.
Doom. Doom.
They're standing at
Will
the
be held
But I don't
back.
know you.
standing on the side of the path that's been carved by many caravans coming through, and horses and carriages. You see in front of you a very dark, dark cloaked figure with half of a scarf that's wrapped around the bottom portion of his face, and you see a bow slung to the back with a quiver. You see, as you look at this person, you see that the clothes are all onyx black, but you see that the shoulder pads, there's a almost like copperish gold color that accent the clothes.
well, if it isn't a fellow half-breed, only yours fucked an orc. I guess my brother, I mean father, had some intelligence and fucked an elf.
I think he's talking to you, big guy. What was your name? Protector? What's in then?
You talk about me, I'm a protector. Or protector of.
It's at this
I
moment.
guess I should.
It's at.
I should
Oh, go ahead.
introduce myself. But I won't tell you my real name, because I don't trust you people. And it has dark past in it. So call me Luna.
And it's at this moment a brawny human male that has all hired you guys steps off of his head seat on the caravan and says, "Well, Luna, I'm not really sure who you are, but if you are skilled with that bow, we might have use of you. And if you will carry on with this caravan, I will surely pay you for your troubles."
Well, I'll join you, but I'll take half the pay you offer.
He just says, "Okay, find a spot in the caravan." He gets back on. He says, "We're burning daylight. Keep going forward," as the caravan continues to go forward. And if you guys,
paid for this.
Getting paid.
yes, this man has hired you all as hired hands to protect him from the looting that's been going on all across the Sword Coast.
Wow.
So you guys have all been hired.
Right, I guess.
Other than you, as the old beggar, he never really found a use for you, and as a resentment, you're just kind of trailing behind and following him.
I must be with this caravan. The fate of the world depends on it.
I hope he can run fast.
Okay.
Well, what do you say? Let's bring this chap along.
Over the next several days, you guys continue to travel, as it is very far from Waterdeep down to the mountains of and to Greenrest. You guys have been traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling grasslands. As you finally pass Baldur's Gate and get into the grasslands towards Greenrest, sundown is approaching. When you top the rise and you see the town of Greenrest, just a few, Ellie, shh, no, just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town that you had all expected and were told of, you see columns of black smoke rising from burning buildings, running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark, winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of the town. Greenrest is being attacked by a dragon.
It is as I foreseen. Doom. Doom.
I look at Thorwald.
I look back.
Well,
Guess we'll have
How
to
do
do
we-
something here.
what do we do?
That's some good questions.
You've fought one before, have you not? Is
I do.
that the same
But
one?
do not underestimate the powers of a dragon.
As you guys talk, you hear the roaring of the dragon screech across as he flies down, and you see bright flash go across the keep. Muffled screams, and clattering metal you hear.
We've got to help.
Sure do, we sure do.
The man comes out. The leader of the caravan comes out, finds all of you, and says, "Greenrest is the most of my business. I will pay you double if you go over there and you help the town. I cannot lose this town, or I lose my livelihood."
This is not for the gold. This is for the sake of the good.
How big is this dragon?
You're pretty far away, but it is big. It seems what you see is this enormous black figure at this point, just circling the town, and as it circles for a little bit, and then it comes down with a bright flash, and then goes back to circling the town. From this distance, it looks small, but the dots that are humans, if they're any relation to the size comparison, this thing is huge.
I will convince it to go away.
You're
I'd like to see you try.
Very well, then.
you're still miles away.
Lost it.
Let's not try to reason with
Do
evil.
my character know the race of the people in this village?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I mean, you can give me a straight knowledge roll. Give me a knowledge check.
Where's knowledge?
Oh, whoops.
Is it
Oh,
history then?
No, I would just
Or-
say this is just a straight intelligence roll.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, you wouldn't know, and you're not really familiar with anything about this town.
I say we help them.
I climb up next to the driver's seat, shove off, grab the reins, and I snap them hard
Well, I'm
on
not
the
staying here by
carriage to
myself.
get it
I'll
go.
come with you as well.
Come a little bit back as a look and says, I guess we're going. I guess we're going, lads.
Okay, as you guys ride in on the caravan, you can hear the screams and the roars as they get louder and closer. The town becomes bigger and bigger into your view. The smoke now pillowing out of the town. You guys get up to the town just as the sun is cresting over the horizon. And as the sun sets, you notice that there's a low light coming from mostly the fires that are burning. the small fire, they are small fires as they are burning because the the source of the fire are from the houses and the rooftops, and the thatch is not really burning as well as they had thought, and that's what's creating all the smoke. As you guys get closer, you guys kind of do you guys continue to roll with the carriage, or what are you doing?
Are we
Let's
table talking?
Get to that
or...
dragon.
Because I would
I'm
like
s-
to move
I'm
along.
staying in the carriage. Carriage
I'd
is
like
heading
to.
there.
I'd like to park the carriage outside so that we don't lose it in the this stuff. So. I think we should leave the animals here. And I'd like to use animal handling to calm them so they don't bolt.
Okay. Give me.
That's,
Um,
I'll help you out with
you
that.
try and
It's
calm
usually a
the.
good thing.
All right, I say you guys, calm as they are jittery from the sound, the giant dragon that's moving around. They are really jittery. Um, you've calmed them a bit, but you're not quite sure if they're gonna stay.
Hey, fellow dwarf, can you help out with this? The animals.
As I
I-
jump down from the caravan, I say, I'll show you how it's done.
I'll carry on. Not.
Okay. The animals
Bad.
they calm down. I mean, again, you know that there is a giant dragon that is roaring very loudly at the end of and surrounding the town. So you don't know if that, you know that you've calmed them as much as you possibly can, but that calming's only going to go so far until the animal instincts of survivability are going to kick in.
We don't have much time, but they're calm now. We should act.
Okay, so you guys park the animal in the caravan down, and as you come up towards the town, again, louder and louder screams of villagers and the clashing of metal, and every couple minutes as the dragon swoops across, you just hear the the giant wings as it pushes the air around it. Just this. As you guys come into town, let me do this.
Oh,
All right. As you guys come into the town, you see that the buildings are pretty close together. The roads are small. They're just big enough for merchants to travel in and out with their things. And as you guys are coming into the town, you hear the screams, you hear the roars, and just a minute or so as you come into the city, uh, without warning, coming out of the street, or one of the sides of the streets, you see 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows, and a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear. As she gets to the middle of the road, she turns, faces her back in the direction from which they came. It's at this moment that you notice 8 kobolds stream out of the alley hot on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to delay the creatures as long as possible.
Can I do a cast a
I-
spell?
I. Yes, same. I immediately cast. Oh, that's the wrong. Whoop.
I will say for this instance, if you guys are going to act, we're going to go into initiative.
Okay.
So make sure,
Alrighty.
let's get your characters out.
Yeah. Select your token before.
Yeah, before you roll initiative, make sure your token is selected.
All right.
I guess that's protect a sin then. Old man, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, there's my dwarf.
There's Torvald.
Dwarf.
All right, you guys go ahead and get your marching order down.
Oh,
I'm definitely in front along with the protector.
Okay. So, name, what you're going to do is you're going to select your token, and if you go to your character sheet, there should be an initiative. Okay, there you go. You got it. All right, who are we missing?
What? Oh,
Ooh.
oh! I got a free
Whoa.
roll.
All right.
Impressive.
Starting the day with the good rolls.
There goes all your good rolls for the day. That one per session.
All right.
Let's roll two.
And okay. And so it's at this moment you see the woman turn around with her shield up, her spear in hand. She curses at the kobolds and says, "You will not go any farther than this." As she stands and readies herself. Let me see. Moment. 18.
Yep.
All right, and with that, we're going to take it to the top of the... dang it. Where's it at? We're going to take us to the top of the round of Thorvald.
See these kobolds.
From our perspective, do we see all 8 kobolds?
Are they on the GM
Oh,
layer?
sorry. They're on the GM later. Doing
Okay.
so many things right now.
Is it your layer
Alright.
or like a layer?
Ah.
Like a cake or like a homestead?
Like a cake.
Alright.
The GM has different layers they can work with,
Like
including a
so they're
GM
like
layer.
ogres.
Boom. There we go.
We came on the
dang.
good side.
Dude, that's like freaking Athena right there. Look at her.
Alright, and that's going to take us to Thorvald. What are you doing?
I sense danger. I just wave my hands a bit and I cast this on me. Hector. For some reason I feel like the man that has lost it. As I'm scared of his life, I look back while wavering my hands a bit silently. Which means you have 5 extra HP
Ooh, sweet, thank you.
without you knowing it.
Okay, that's your action. Would you like to move?
Yes. Let me see.
It seems, sorry, as I say this, as you guys come up to the group, the kobolds don't seem to take, they see you, but they don't pay you any mind. They seem just one-tracked on this family.
The bonus action. Yeah, I guess I'll just cast it because on myself.
Okay.
I guess I have a shimmering light now around.
Yep. As you guys, you see Thorvald grip his hammer. He casts. He says a couple words, and then that
No, this is all
three.
done in silence with my hands. Somatic.
Okay. So you guys feel the extra life force come into you as you guys get the 5 temporary hit points, and then you see this shining, almost not really an aura, but this outline over Thorvald. It comes over Thorvald. Okay, and then that's where you move. So with that, you're gonna provoke a. No. Okay. Go ahead. And Simben.
Wow.
I'll have to protect the little ones.
Does it turn around and just give him a stink? I was wondering what he meant by that. Me or the peasants behind me.
I rush up to engage.
Okay.
Enough. 1, 2, 3.
Then I
4.
give another
Perfect.
look and trustingly.
I'm assuming the bonus action is for me to lift up my or equip my heavy axe, correct, or great axe?
No, I would say you're able to do that as you're running. You see this threat and you just prepare yourself. So you have your movement, you have your bonus, you have an action and then a bonus action.
So with a snarl, I take a giant swing at this kobold in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Okay. 13 will hit as you come across with your great axe, dealing 7 points of damage. These kobolds seem a little bit weak. They don't really have any sort of armor as much as just basically clothing to cover themselves. And as you come down with your great axe, the weight of your great axe and the strength of your swing, he just crumples without a sound as he falls to the ground.
Wow.
Okay, that's your action. You didn't do anything with your bonus action?
I roar triumphantly.
Thorvald, next to you, you just see this, especially you as a dwarf, you see this hulking of a half-orc just... and it's at this point the kobolds now looking and watching their comrade just... one of their comrades just fall and to the weight of the great axe. They now aim their weapon or train their weapons on you. The old beggar. What's the old beggar doing?
There'll be no begging for mercy from me, you kobolds. Fall to the ground. Okay. So I'm gonna put that right here. Actually, no, not right there. We'll put it right in these 4 squares.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, you see, as he says, "Fall to the ground." Slick grease begins to bubble up from the ground. This dark ichor.
Just a heads up, it's only these 4 squares. It's only a 10-foot square.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll take the 15-foot square if you want to give me that.
No.
We just move it over.
There And that area is now considered difficult terrain, and they must succeed a dexterity saving throw. Okay, what's your spell DC?
13.
13.
Good.
Okay, they both fail as these two are now considered prone.
Give a quick glance at the old man.
Y'all drink that earlier.
Dang it. That's not what I wanted. Anyway, okay, those two are now considered prone. Would you like to do anything with your movement or your bonus action?
Your end is nigh.
As this seemingly kooky old man, from your past experience, gets very clear with his words as he yells out to the kobolds. That'll bring us to Luna. What are you doing?
As I'm running to this, what were these guys? I'll unequip or I equipped my rapier and took a swing at his right arm, trying to disarm him.
With quick speed, this cloaked black figure, now even darker with the lowering of the sun, but you can kind of see it almost looks as shadows move in the dim light. He whips out a rapier from his belt and just with fine speed, just and as you were aiming for the arm, but managed to catch the kobold in the neck as he holds his neck, gargles, chokes and falls over limp.
Afterwards, I'll run to the side and end my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the kobold's turn. As they've seen, many of their comrades or their fellow kobolds fall too very easily with 2 swift swings. These 2 are gonna move up, and he's gonna move over. This guy's gonna move up. These guys are gonna spend half their movement to move up, and that's 10, 5. Okay. He's gonna spend half his movement to stand up.
Is he crawling?
No. So when you're prone, you can spend half of your movement to stand back up.
Perfect.
And then
It's like he moved right through here, provoking an attack of opportunity.
he's staying within the 5 feet because he's just trying to get.
Where was he at? He was here, right?
He was here,
Here.
moved up, and then
Oh.
through.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
So
Sorry, for some reason I thought it was a different one. Like
Okay.
up here.
No, this kobold was right here. The other kobold's gonna he's gonna stand up with half his movement. He's gonna
Oh,
move
then-
forward 1 square, and that's all of his movement that he can move. And then the last kobold is gonna move up towards Thorvald and turn. So that's gonna be 3 attacks against Thorvald, two attacks. Actually, it's going to be 3 attacks against Protector Simben from 1, 2, and 3, as they've watched their partner get just absolutely dumped by your great axe, and 2 against Thorvald because you're in front. And all 5 of these attacks are going to have advantage. So, first one to Senben. That is a 14 to hit.
That is with my unarmored defense. That should be a hit.
What's your armor class?
13. If I add my Constitution and my Dexterity.
Constitution and Dexterity.
Really low. Yeah.
So 10.
So 13 is
13.
a hit.
Yep. Okay.
At least you have some HP.
All right. So that's
Hopefully.
1 hit. All right. Second one. We'll get all the attacks out of the way. Second hit. That is a 11. Will not hit. And another 11. That will not hit. So as one with a spear to your side, he's gonna thrust and get you in the side. But as the other 2 from your hulking massiveness, they're just gonna like glance off your shoulders. That is gonna be
Tries to be big.
3 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Excellent.
The other 2 attacks against Thorvald. That's a 12 to hit. That is a 23 to hit. Yes. I can't hear you, Thorvald. All right, and then that's gonna be 6 points of
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah,
piercing damage as the kobold cowers over with his dagger and gets you in the side of one of your armor pieces.
Damage did I take?
6 points of piercing damage.
It's 'cause you're not big.
And with that, seeing you get stabbed, the female is going to move over and make an attack against one of the kobolds. As the spear is broken, it's just going to miss and doesn't find purchase.
She got ready before I did.
Oleg, go ahead.
I'm just gonna walk up here. Right here. I'm gonna use Storm Whip on this guy.
Okay.
It's a melee attack. Oh, I critted.
You did crit.
With spell, so can you?
No, it's not really a spell. You're hitting him with a vine. So I'll say, yeah, 2.
Well,
Only 26.
based off of
Which, by the way, I meant to say this. We're gonna be slightly changing the way crits work. Instead of rolling a second die and maximizing one die, we're gonna be doubling dice.
All right.
just roll 2 dice instead.
No, just rolling, doubling the dice. So you double the dice, not your modifier. So if you have an attack, your strength modifier is +3. On your D12, you roll, say, a 12. Your damage would be 24 plus your strength modifier.
You get so you have to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
First
So
is a full, then the second is a roll, and then your damage modifier only.
No,
reflects
you
from the
double
first
the first
attack.
roll.
you just double your roll. So like for barbarian, you get savage crit. You can when you crit, you get to roll another damage die from the weapon, right?
I think that's specific to.
I think that's
You got me looking
it's
again.
either orcs or barbarians. Half orcs or barbarians. But so when you crit, you roll an extra damage, so an extra damage die. So if you land a 20, we're just doubling dice. So you roll your normal damage like you do and double whatever the dice is, and then add your modifier.
It's a 1d6, so it's gonna be.
So you
3
did
damage
3
instead of 2.
damage.
So it's going to be 2 damage still. It's still 2 damage. Yeah, it sucks, but I kind of. We're gonna try it out. Try it out.
While you using leaves.
He's gonna get
26,
pulled
and
back.
if the creature is large or smaller, you pull. Okay, so you can pull this creature up to 10 feet. You're pulling him back.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Oleg as Oleg steps up. Let me see here.
This is a weird kind of dwarf, I would say.
Clear
With
things.
a hammer.
He calls out his hand, and with a few somatic movements, with his hand, he motions it around as a vine comes springing out of the ground as it quickly grows leaves. With a quick crack of the air, it wraps around the kobold's legs, does 2 points of damage. No, not right now. Sorry, guys. Wraps around his legs, and as it drags the kobold back, doing 2 points of damage to him. Ellie, you need to go downstairs. It's nap time. Sorry, guys.
Problem, dude.
And is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. And that's going to take us back to the top. Thorvald, who's playing Clash of Clans? I heard that.
It's Boom Beach.
It's Boom Beach. All right, Thorvald, what are you doing?
I've never tried this, so. Okay, well, I guess I'll just.
All right, go downstairs. It's nap time. You're welcome. Alright, what are you doing?
Aw. Trying to smack one of them in the face.
Which one are you hitting? That one?
That one right in front of me.
Okay. And so 14 will hit. You bring the mace Lightbringer that you were able to find in the Wave Echo Cave, and for the first time, you bring it down, crashing down. You catch the kobold in the shoulder, and as it takes a weight, he takes quite a bit of damage. He takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage, but he looks back up at you, growls at you. Is that all you would like to do with your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Sinben.
Yes. All right. So with the
Roll me
almost
what
like a
you
glazed
got.
look in my eye, I grab my great axe and I recklessly attack. How do I ping it?
Click on the arrow and then click and hold.
Oh, I don't have an arrow.
Top left.
Top
Oh,
left.
it's the thing, just like a bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
there.
that one.
Oh, I need to change my
Well,
color.
the one to my right in orientation.
Right
I
here?
recklessly attack. Yes. Which allows advantage.
Gives you
for
advantage
myself.
on the roll. Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Oh,
12 just
Take
hits.
12 over 6. Yeah.
12 just hits.
But I do have disadvantage, or the other creatures still have
Have
advantage on
advantage.
me.
Yeah, everybody else has advantage on you until your
Awkward
next
for
turn.
barbarian.
Yep.
But I figured it'd be worth it because they already have advantage on me with them being.
So you come down with your great axe, recklessly just swinging around you. You swing it to your side. You catch the kobold as he tumbles over and his body becomes lifeless. Is that what you like to do with your turn, or is
As
that it?
my bonus action, I'll protect the little ones.
He cries out, "I protect the little ones." All right, beggar.
Well, my plans got changed a little bit, so I'll have to improvise here.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I was about to nail him with some burning hands, but that's all right.
At least you're not asleep.
I'm saving that for you.
Okay.
All right, I think we will do this one. We'll do an acid splash. Oh, what the fuck?
Which one?
It did something weird. Hold on a second. I think I gotta fix my.
guess
the
you
thing.
tried out macros.
Alright, let me try this again. And that work? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe this one. There we go.
This guy has lost it completely.
All right, which one are you hitting?
And it's gonna target this one.
Okay.
And it can target another creature within 5 feet, so it's gonna be this one.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So for the first one, it's a dexterity save.
Yep.
Okay. What happens on a save?
No damage.
Okay.
Let me double check and see if the other one still has to save or not. Crap. Dang it.
Do they both have to make a save?
Think so. It's only a cantrip, so it's not supposed to be that powerful. Here, I'm pulling it up right now because it's not in the freaking thing.
Oh no,
As- book.
Acid
Yeah.
splash.
he has to make a save as well. You hurl a bubble of acid, choose one creature within range, or 2 creatures.
Yep. So the other one
Okay.
has to make a save too.
Okay, so they both make their save.
Oh.
Unfortunately, as they hear the splashing of this bubbling liquid, the one right in front of you, he looks behind his shoulder and is able to duck out of the way. As the other one looks, he is able to dodge it as well.
All right, and then I'm going to move up a little bit. So 1, 2. That's as close as I'm willing to get.
Okay.
And that's it for that.
Luna.
I'll do a drive-by with the rapier. I went to the side of the other guy.
Gangsta.
This one?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, 18 will make it as the vines bind the feet of the other kobold. You manage to duck around the old beggar and with just swift agility thrust your rapier into the kobold and as killing the kobold.
And I'm on my way here.
Okay, so that works now.
Okay. It is now the kobold's turn. This one is going to move forward. And that's going to be...
Advantage.
Yep, another 3... Yeah, we'll say another 3 attacks against Senben, 1 attack against Thorvald. Okay. Okay, that's a 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 1 hit. That's a 1 and a 2. That won't hit.
And that's a crit.
And that is a crit. Actually, it's a natural 20. So for the first hit,
I don't like you.
you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Just a flesh wound.
And second one comes at you just with straight focus and mindless fury. He hits you for 12 points of piercing damage.
As big as I am and as great as I am, you notice that's quite.
Mhm.
I'm hurting pretty good.
You see, as the half orc is just like, after taking a couple flurries of blows, he's just like, you see his knees kind of buckle a little bit from the hits. You see it's starting to affect him quite a bit. All right, and then the last one for Thorvald. That's going to be a 23. That hits, right? I'm going to guess that hits. Thorvald.
Echo.
You're muted on TeamSpeak.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Yes, a 23 hits.
All right.
My phone went out of power.
That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage. As another dagger finds the hole in your armor.
No, I was too slow.
How much you said?
7.
Alright.
Okay. Oleg.
Alright, 1, 2. Right here?
You can... I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw? I'll do it.
Oh.
Okay.
He made it.
You see the grease. You see the grease, and you're able to move around. We'll say that 5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as you can go with your movement.
That's all I need to do. I wanna. Level 1 spell, right?
You might want to be careful about that. That affects each creature in a 15-foot cube.
All right.
originating from
I
you.
need.
Yeah,
That
it's
includes-
1, 5, 10, 15, right? Because I'm in the center of the cube.
Oh
right?
wait, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're good.
That's what I thought, because I was like,
I was like 15 feet. I was like, oh shit.
No, I thought about that. I was like, alright, I gotta angle this just right.
They should have just said each creature within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense.
That would have made a lot more sense. All right. So these 3 guys
Yeah.
need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody make some
What's
noise!
your spell DC?
13?
13. Okay. First one.
Yeah, 13.
That's an 18. He makes the save.
Half damage.
Okay. Second one. He fails. Third one fails. So 2 fails, 1 succeed. Good. So go ahead, roll 2d8 for damage.
Oh.
Okay. So we'll say the first one was this one. Okay. So this one made a save. All right. As you bring in the nature energy around you, you feel it build up within inside you, and a thunderous boom, poof, a small shockwave comes out, 15 feet cube centered on you, as this loud crack of thunder reverberates in everybody's ears. You see all 3 of them fall as they take
Smoke rises and dissipates down there.
as they all take enough damage to kill them from thunder damage. And I think that's your turn, right? Any
Yeah.
bonus action?
Smile.
Smile. All right, Thorvald, back to the top.
Without the orc really noticing it, I just slowly move my hand and gently caress him.
Who?
So
Oh,
that,
okay.
The protector of Sinbad, as I see him being a bit, seeing it seems a bit rough. That's a 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, 12. Because I
Okay.
cast it as a level 2, so it's a 12 HP healing.
All right. So Semben, as Thorvald looks over you, sees the trouble that the pain that's coursing through your body. He, as being small, trying to normally what would normally be a clasp on the shoulder ends up being closer to the lower end of your back. And as you feel this warmth come from Thorvald's hand and move into your body, you heal 12 points of damage.
And I do have a question. The temporary hit points at the beginning, how many was that? 5?
Was 5,
and
but-
it lasts for 8 hours.
Yep.
So
Okay.
this session.
Well, they got burned through the temporary HP, so don't worry
But
about
you
it.
still regain them, I think. Like when you heal now, isn't it that how it works?
No, temporary hit points, you don't heal them.
Yeah, I think temporary hit points once they're gone, they're gone.
Like a shield.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
It's a buffer.
Yeah, hopefully it helped.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Anything else, Thorvald?
No, it increases by 5 for the duration of 8 hours.
Yes,
Oh,
but
it
I'm
does.
Increases
pretty.
your health.
Give me
That's
just a.
different.
Hit point
It-
maximum.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Then that's
yeah.
different.
Okay,
Yep.
then yeah, that will heal.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we're keeping this 5 HP for 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
You get a short rest and get them back. That's nice.
Yes.
All right, Semben.
Good.
As you feel this new life energy come into you, what will you
That
do?
gleam in my eye is still there. I angrily, not necessarily in a rage, but I angrily step up and with all my might bring the great axe down upon this kobold.
Okay. You bring up your great axe to come down with full force, but as the anger of being hit so many times and just trying to protect everybody, you swing it up with a fury, and it slips out of your hands. Go ahead and make a.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Though. With the reckless attack, does that not?
Are you
give me
reckless
advantage?
attacking? I didn't hear you say reckless attack.
You're right. I didn't say that. I said you're right. Then I'll let it fall. 'Cause
I'll give it to you. I'll give
I
it
did
to
say
you.
that gleam in my eye, but yes, that was my fault.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. But just for future reference, you got to say it so we
Right.
clearly understand that, or so I clearly understand that it's reckless attack. All right, You feel the great axe slipping from your fingers, but are able to grip down and come down with full force with your great axe, doing 12 points of slashing damage and just at almost splitting the kobold in half. He falls over.
I'd make a separate attack that says Reckless Great Axe.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be a lot better.
That's what Note did with his sneaky crossbows.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
So, all
Walk
right.
over to the people and yell out to them, "Fly, you fools!"
They look at you as everything calms as the fight calms down. Out of breath from running for so long, um, the woman approaches you and says, I cannot give you I cannot explain my thanks enough for helping me and my family. We we were being chased by these kobolds trying to make it to the keep. The keep is our last hope of defense and the only place that we can go at this point. Um,
Only a test. Okay, works.
okay.
Hopefully we don't have any chaotic evil with us. I'm having an eye on Luna here.
She says that is the last defense, one of the few last defensive strongholds of the city that the villagers still maintain, and that's where they were ultimately trying to go.
Let's stop the evil forces before they even can take on the keep.
Stay behind me.
I think we are fine.
Okay. She thanks you again. She does look to you guys as she has only but a broken spear and a round shield. She says I hate to impose any more upon you than I already have. But do you think you can escort my family and me to the keep? Because obviously we can't defend ourselves in this state, in this current state.
I reach into my pack and I slide out the 4 javelins that I have, and I hand them to the young lady and the couple of the peasants here, so that they could at least have something to arm themselves with. There you go.
Okay, they take the 4 javelins. The lady introduced herself as Linen Swift and her husband Kuth, and those are her 3 children. And as you hand them the javelins, Linen takes one. She hands one to her husband. With the other 2, she knows that the javelins are too long for the children to hold, so she just straps them to her back. And with that, we're going to take our first quick break because I got to go sing to my daughter for her nap. So, quick bio break.
Teach you an
Bethany.
American one day.
All right, I'll be right back.
What about my nap? I'd like you to sing.
Oh, so we don't have any battles in the group.
Bards.
If only I knew how the playing cards work.
Oh, I brought
I'm a bard
these
in real
javelins
life.
for you. Raw, bum 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 bum. You could stab a kobold all to raw, bum 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 bum.
Yeah, you have to entertain the stream. The 2 people watching.
Yeah, I actually need to log that in.
I'll just paste the link in here so that even the streamers can see it.
The streamers. Intermission.
I think I'll have a bathroom break too. I have to get more drunk to get on my Scottish accent better. Because then when I'm pissed, I can talk fluently Scottish.
There you go.
I've been
Is it
like,
like Scottish, like indistinguishable
while I
Scottish,
drink
or like
Scottish
just a
whiskey,
Scottish accent?
just a Scottish accent. I probably could talk it for a while. I'm not sure though.
There's a subreddit called Scottish People Twitter.
What?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I'll have a bathroom break. See you in a bit.
All right.
I was a little bit hoping that I would find you guys on the street. Like while I'm on the street just begging and
That
happen
would've been
upon you
funny.
guys.
Just like give them a coin and like pass them up. Here you go.
Oh, that's okay. Because it seems kind of weird for a beggar to just follow a bunch of random people.
Yeah. Like the town is like burning. The end is near. The end is near. I told you so.
Well, wasn't I right?
Or as we stopped at Baldur's Gate, you were saying that, and then that's where we met you.
Yeah, we could say that that's what happened, and I just followed along.
My guy never really. He's a druid, but he never used his spells really. He just made ale. That's what he did. He didn't adventure or anything. I don't know
First
how
time
he's
in
level
adventure,
3.
man.
He made some good ale.
Meh.
He cast Goodberry once in a while to put in the ale. Like a shandy, you know, you put the good berries inside.
There you go. The only problem is it's gluten free.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not magic free though.
But you realize that magic has a high carbon footprint?
Does not.
It's a lie. Don't trust what the old beggar says.
All I'm saying is, in D&D, there's no vaccinations and no one has measles. I have yet to encounter measles.
Wow.
In D&D.
Just wow.
But there is magic.
True.
There is magic.
Magical vaccines.
So technically in a magical world, you don't need vaccines.
I cast a level 4 spell, vaccinate.
Oh, that's...
That's what you should change the name of the spell to that.
Homebrew spells.
Oh man. Listen to the old man. The old man knows what he's talking about. He only sounds crazy. He isn't actually. We only have Torvald as the one carryover.
what it looks like.
Yeah, he's the only one who carried over his character.
Oh, Sam. Damn. Scottish people Twitter.
Yeah, my phone's still charging.
Hmm.
I won't be seeing this as I'm waving my hand. You see?
You won't be seeing this anymore.
Getting the say sound.
I'm gonna yell at the waifu. Waifu.
I told him to put his camera on, that way the wife comes into the room, he can say, "You're on camera," and she'll leave.
Oh wow. Way to plan, way to plan.
She went to go get a burger for me.
Oh, you have a wireless headset?
Yeah.
For the VR.
Do you know it?
See his VR thing at the top right of the door?
Oh yeah, up there. Yeah, I'll show you.
What's that?
Virtual reality.
HTC?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
I thought so.
So good.
So good, yeah.
What games do you use it on?
If you can mostly.
All right. Are we all here?
You need to get
I'll
super
pay-
hot.
Yeah, I
I'll-
think
Yeah,
we're
I
all
do.
here.
I'll pay
Okay.
for the shipping back and forth if I can borrow it.
All right. So the family has asked you to escort them to the to the keep, and it's at this moment as things calm down. You notice that as you also notice as you were coming in that there's a river that runs to the side of Greenrest, and that the keep is on the in the center of town. So and you notice that there are people running in the streets, and you notice that in and out of buildings, particularly a little bit farther away, but also close, there are groups of people going into houses and coming back out and throwing fire onto the top of roofs, and pretty much on your path to the keep. What would you guys like to do?
So they're
Throwing
in between
fire.
us and the keep?
Throwing fire onto the roofs?
Like torches and stuff, trying to catch the roofs on fire. And like I said before, the town is lit by, the small fires that have come up. But the fires aren't catching as fast. They are catching, but the thick thatch isn't lighting as much as you would think they would. I mean, thatch is very heavy. It's hard to get airflow in there and to start a fire. It is catching. They are catching fire, but very slowly.
And these guys are in between us and the keep?
You just see groups of people running in between the streets, or of what look to be like the same kind of groups that you just fought.
I feel like the city's kind of lost. We need to go to the keep and defend them.
Okay.
Do we hear in our local area? Can we hear any like immediate, like people screaming in danger immediate of us?
Go ahead, and give me a perception check.
Moment while I find it. Oh God.
Okay. With the perception, looking around and listening, it seems like there's not as much. I mean, there's distant screams, here and there, but none in your direct vicinity. You get the feeling that most of the village people have found their retreats elsewhere in the city and have kind of held up by now. You're just catching a few. Like this family is like a straggler group.
Alright, I look back to the original woman with the broken spear. All your friends are at the keep, yes?
She says, most people have already retreated to the keep or the sanctuary.
I think we should go.
Okay.
I say, looking back to the rest of
I
the
agree.
party.
Lead the way, big fella.
In directional, based off of our location currently.
So you guys, you can see the keep. It's very obviously ahead of you, in the center of town. Okay. What's the marching order, and how are you guys traveling, or walking? Are you guys walking down the middle,
I would say we're more out of a brisk walk / small light jog, because
As fast as people can possibly go, while still not like winning
Okay.
themselves.
I would like to be leading the way.
Hey,
All right.
remember, to around the survivors, we must create.
I'd like to go in the front line, but off to the side, hiding in the shadows.
Okay, so
Or any hiding spots.
I'll take
Stenben's
it.
first. Luna is a little bit, in the front, but to the side.
I'll stay to the
Going
side as
right,
well.
I'm following right behind. Like,
Which way is front? I'll go in the back.
Okay, Oleg's in the
Maybe this
back.
way or that
which way is front?
Figuring that you're going into the center of town. It's not really considered concern on this map that you guys are on. I just want to know who's
Yeah. I'm in the
in
back.
front, who's in the back.
I'm in the back.
Okay.
The front.
Are we facing the villagers?
I'm just following the
I'm behind the
protector.
villagers.
The villagers are behind you.
Well,
Okay, you guys pick up a brisk pace as you guys march forward through the keep. All right, and let's see here.
Okay.
Okay, as you guys weave through the road and marching straight towards the keep, you guys get about 100 feet, and then. Okay. And then all right. So you guys who messaged me? Okay, as you guys start your way towards the keep, you guys get about 100 feet to where until you start you notice a couple rocks come flying towards you guys, and let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's gonna be attack against one against each of you. Okay, so that's gonna be, we're gonna go with Senben first. That's a natural 20. Alright, so Senben, you're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock poof, knocks you right on the side of the head.
taking crits.
Luna, that's a 23 to hit. I'm gonna guess that hits.
Definitely misses.
Okay, that's gonna be 7 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock also hits you.
Oh shit.
Thorvald,
It must be mighty big.
it's gonna be another 23. That's gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock also hits you. Beggar, that's a 16.
Yep.
Okay. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then Olek, that's a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As you guys simultaneously, all 5 of you are hit with a pretty heavy rock. You guys look over to your left. Yep, okay. And you notice you see a group with 5 kobolds, all with slings at the ready. You see that they've thrown rocks at you. And with that, this winged kobold's gonna move forward to Luna, and he's gonna make an attack. And that is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And then you see these a group of 4 hooded figures are all gonna move forward. Let's see here. All right. Oh, what did I do? There we go. All right, they're each gonna move up towards you, towards the group.
Do I recognize these hooded creatures?
Moment.
Why is that thing a 1?
Oh, that wasn't supposed to go away. Notes for the DM. Alright. As the cultists move forward, and you see this winged... He looks the same as the kobolds that you just fought and the ones that you're staring at now through the rocks. He looks the same, but he is now in... He has wings that have unfurled. He's grown a little bit more, and he is flying in the air. Alright, so we're going to settle... okay, so the winged kobold missed. Cultist, one attack against Senben. That is a 16 hit. Senben? I think that hits, right?
Yes, that hits. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's going to be 2 points of slashing damage as a scimitar comes to your side. Then that's going to be another Luna attack. That's a 2 that misses. Old man. That's a 14. Or no, 13. Sorry.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay. That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage. And then the last one on Oleg. That is a 14 to hit. Oleg.
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
14 to hit.
It hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 7 points of damage. And now that the surprise round is over, everybody roll initiative.
Do I recognize the hooded fellows?
Give me a perception check, just to the DM.
How do I do it? Just to the DM.
/ DM roll.
Did it? Sorry.
D20, add your perception modifier.
I got a note saying that it didn't register the token. So.
Okay,
It's-
I'll fix it.
Well, I rolled twice because it said that. So obviously, you take whichever one you want.
I'll take the first one. 9. Alright. Alright, and then...
No. Uneven. How do I DM roll? I can't do it.
It's
What's the
slash
command?
GM, not DM. So G as in golf. So / GM space and then whatever the roll is.
It doesn't recognize /DM.
No, GM as in golf.
Oh, GM.
GM. Sorry,
G as in golf.
I may have said DM.
Yeah.
My bad.
I can't do it either. /GM
Okay.
space.
I
Alright, I got-
it. Do I recognize these people?
Moment.
Going to recognize them when I'm through with these wounds.
I'm tired of getting hit.
We're already hurt badly.
I don't foresee you not being hit anytime in the near future.
Alright. So now that the surprise round is over, everybody took a couple of hits. Luna, you're first.
I'm first.
Something cool.
Something cool.
I'll, as I have to check if this was a bonus action or not.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so which one are you Hunter's marking?
The one with wings, and then I'll use my rapier to it. Not sure if
Okay,
that's
a 7 will unfortunately not hit. So as you whip out your whip out your rapier and get ready to swipe at the winged kobold, he flaps up and gets a little bit higher in the air, dodging the attack. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, Senben, Mr. Protector.
Yes. I think I'm getting a little pissed. You notice a little change over my features and in my stature. My body starts shaking and I go into a unbridled rage.
All right, the group notices as Senben as he took the hit, he looks over as anger takes over him and takes himself into a fury. All right.
And with this scream that would hurt the ears of anybody immediately close to me, I recklessly, in my state of rage, swing at the kobold, or the figure directly in front of me.
Okay. All right.
And do I need to roll an additional D6, or is it the weapon roll?
For
The rage.
oh,
You make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels or range.
no, it should be like a +2, right? It should say it in
You're right.
it's a +2 to damage. So
Perfect.
as you recklessly attack and swing your great axe for the cultist, it finds purchase just enough. You find it just enough as you catch the edge of him, doing 6 points of damage to cultist. I shouldn't say cultist. To the figure in front of you.
That's why I said figure as well.
Yep. All right. Is that your turn, sir? I think it is. Bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you can move if you want. I wouldn't suggest it. Thorvald.
Eh.
Oh. On the I don't
What are you doing, man? You guys just seemingly got ambushed by a group.
I provoke a attack if I move up here.
No.
Mm-mm.
As I'm moving up there, I'm my face. Oh, that's a bit more than it did last time.
It's because you critted on your advantage roll, but you don't have advantage. So a 7 will unfortunately not hit. You swing your Lightbringer again as the mace comes down, poof, missing the. He was able to duck out of the way before, move out of the way before the mace came in. Okay. Old man. Mr. Bigger.
Okay.
I'm gonna put sleep.
Nope.
Right
I'm gonna take a
here.
5-foot step back and yell out in Draconic. Your end is coming. You will die here.
Forgot
I'm
my
gonna poison
bonus
spray the
action.
one
What
directly
he
in front of me.
say?
Okay, 24 will definitely hit. Or no,
Alright. No,
it's a
sorry,
DT.
hold on a second. I think this is he needs to make a save instead.
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Constitution. I don't know why I rolled that. It also
Poison
didn't show
spray?
the
I thought it was
damage.
dexterity. It was dexterity last time.
Nope, this one's Constitution.
It
I
was
just-
acid last time.
acid.
That was
Splash,
acid spray.
poison
This is
spray.
poison spray.
Oh, Constitution. Okay.
Different spray. Different
Gotcha.
spell.
Gotcha. Alright, the one in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if I can get the damage to roll for some reason. That. Output attack range D12.
13's your DC?
Yeah.
Okay, he makes his save.
Damn it.
Is this
Oh,
a
that's
spell
all
or
I did.
cantrip?
Oh god. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right.
Wish me luck.
If it hit, it would have hit like a truck.
Yeah.
That's a D12 spell.
All right. Let's see here. All right.
Hippie.
Each of you are gonna take. Each of the kobolds are gonna make another attack against each of you. Senben, that's at advantage because you're reckless attack. That's an 11. That won't hit. Okay. Luna, that's a 21.
Well, it's a hit.
Okay, that is you're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Thorvald, that is a 15. I doubt that. I don't think that hits.
Oh.
Okay, old man. That's a natural 1. The guy's sling's broke. Now he can't. This one can no longer throw a rock. Alright, last one, Oleg. That is an 8.
Yes.
That will not hit. Alright. And then the cultists and the hooded figures and winged kobold. First Senben, that is a 14.
That's a hit.
Okay, that is 7 points of damage, but remember you're raged, and I think you get half damage on slashing
Yeah, I've got it listed right here. Give me a second.
and some other form of damage.
Yes. Bludgeoning. Piercing,
Bludgeoning.
slashing.
So
All 3 forms.
So the rock hit just a second ago was halved. I forget how much damage it was. And the
You said?
7 points of damage is reduced to 3 damage with your halved. Okay. Luna, you're going to take an attack from the hooded figure and the winged kobold. He's going to flap his wings, and for a moment he's going to fly right above you. So he's just right above you, and you notice in his claws he's got a rock. So we'll do that one first. That's a 14.
It's a hit.
Okay. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As you take a...
I'm considered unconscious. I'm at 0 hit points.
Okay, as you guys look, you see as the black figure of Luna, the rock drops on his head and he falls limp on the ground. Noticing that you're unconscious and taking care of the rest of the group, the other cultists are going to move forward. One attack against Thorvald. That is a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That's 4 points of slashing damage. Beggar.
Oof.
That is a 12 to hit. Beggar. Beggar.
What
I'm
happened to
not
the
Beggar.
family we were walking with?
Where did Beggar? They're still behind you, but it doesn't seem like the group is concerned with them. Oh, he stepped away from the computer. Alright. But just remember 12. Alright, and then the last one for Oleg. That is a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Is that a burger?
You take 5 points of slashing damage. Old man, Beggar,
Yes,
does a 12 hit you?
that is my AC.
Okay.
That's That's a hit.
High five.
You take 3 points of slashing damage as the scimitar
Yeah,
comes
basically
across.
going unconscious.
You notice, yeah, you see the black figure of Luna as the rock had fallen on his head and knocked him unconscious, and he's now laying lifeless on the floor.
Can't sleep on him.
All right, Oleg, what are you gonna
How
do?
much damage did I take? I didn't catch it.
3.
3? Okay.
3 points of slashing damage.
These guys all have full health, huh? I'm gonna use my action to change into a brown bear.
Okay, those of you that are conscious, you hear this roar as a wind stirs around Oleg, and he just
Like a
turns into a brown.
So then you see that like halfway point,
Turns into a bear.
because I can't do it when you guys look.
What?
I can't do it when everyone's looking. So like a puff of smoke like went over where I was. Then when the smoke disappeared, I was a bear.
Sure.
It's really weird. Like that halfway point, I don't want anyone to see that. Self-conscious.
Oh. All right. Please, please. Thank you.
All right.
All right. There we go. And then what are you doing?
That's my action. Thing.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna.
Are you sure?
Nah, you're just a bear.
Is it?
I don't know, you have to look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's action.
What
I
are
was
you?
smart it said as action. Because it didn't say anything at first, and then the second part,
What's the spell?
it's wild shape.
Wild shape.
It's not a spell.
Yeah, it says starting second level, you can use your action to magically assume the
Okay.
shape of a beast.
Okay. You see as this bear as he growls. Luna, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Good luck. Have fun. Yes.
All right, that is a success. Go ahead and mark that on your sheet. Senben.
Oh boy. Still in my rage. The being in front of me has now been my focus,
Okay.
and I once again swing at it with a reckless abandon.
That'll do it. As you swing across with your great axe, it finds purchase as the hooded figure just and falls to the ground.
And then with him being prone,
He's not prone. He's gone. He's dead.
no, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Luna.
being knocked unconscious currently. Will I be allowed to sidestep and straddle his unconscious body?
You can't occupy the same space as
Okay.
another being. I mean, you can get up
I'd
next
like
to him.
I'd like to step forward, visibly issuing a challenge to the winged creature that's hovering in the air.
Okay. Dorvald.
Yes, of course. As this happens, I wave around my hand a little bit. I save him. Use my action, save him, so he doesn't have to do saving throws anymore.
Okay.
Stabilize him.
Okay. You use your action to
Stabilize Luna.
Luna.
Yes.
You are now officially stabilized. You are still unconscious.
Yes.
Still at 0 hit points, but you no longer have to make death saving throws.
Until the
Then-
duration
and then-
is over.
Then I
User joined your channel.
just hopefully this will help. As he's laying there. Don't worry, mysterious friend. I'll keep you alive. No, that's the wrong one.
Nice.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
6 points. So, Luna, the breath comes back in your lungs and you regain consciousness. You gain 6 points of health as you hear Thorvald's soothing words and enter your ear. Old man beggar.
I'll remember this.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
Sleep on the bear.
Okay, I think we're going to do this. We are going to take a 5-foot step back this way. And gotta think about how I want to do this. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Gotta,
Old man.
sorry,
Han er fan,
this spell is kind of weird.
Han er
We'll
ikke,
do
han er ikke litt
this
erfaren, så forrige game
on
hadde var
him.
faen så god han.
Ray of... Okay.
On the nice winged guy up there.
On the winged kobold?
Yeah. And I think I have to make an attack, and then he'll take the damage. What is it?
Okay. Raise again. Greenest energy latches out to make a ranged spell attack on a hit. Target takes 2d8.
Target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed
Alright.
save, it is also poisoned until the end of the next.
Okay.
That's a 14 hit.
14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
He is not going to make his save. He is going to be poisoned by this. By the will of my foretelling abilities, he rolls a 3 on his saving throw.
Okay.
So that's one of my rolls for the day that I'm using on that. He is going to roll a 3.
Okay.
User left your channel.
He rolls a 3.
Oh, and I gotta roll damage too, I guess.
Make sure you mark that as one of your dice taken.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll 2d8 for poison damage.
It just did something weird.
Oh god.
There you go.
Wow. With that, as the old man up under his, tattered cloak, this old hand comes out shaking as this green energy builds up, and in a streak, the flash of green hits the kobold, and he falls out of the air, dead.
Oh, dang, that was a waste of my portent.
No, actually. Oh no, yeah, you could have gone. All right,
Could have saved that. Oh well.
it's all right. We're getting there. It's good attack. Good round.
I foretold that he would die. So.
All right. So attackers, not knowing that he is back up and conscious, the one that broke his sling is going to move forward. All right, so we'll settle the sling throwing kobolds first. Did you? Yes, you did. All right. So that's going to be 2 attacks from the kobolds against Senben. First one. What are you doing on World of Warcraft, Psycho? Get off World of Warcraft. I see that.
Auction house.
That's a 23 to hit. Yeah, that hits. And then the melee kobold. That's a 19 to hit. All right.
Both, yes.
So total, you're gonna take. You take 4 and.
I take
No.
4.
8 points of, or 4 points of slashing damage, 4 points of bludgeoning damage, both halved down to 4. As you are hit with a rock and a dagger that comes at you. The
total damage dealt is 4.
is 4. Yes, it's already halved. The other 3, the bear, Thorvald, and Old Man, are going to both take an attack from the slings. Thorvald first. That's a 10 to hit. That won't hit.
Nope. Dodging that shit, yo.
Okay. Oops, old man. That's a 12 to hit.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Your AC again.
That is it's 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit with a rock. And to the bear, what's the AC on the bear?
Psycho.
Oleg.
Mirror camera HD.
I see the wow.
I know.
Oleg, what's the
That's epic.
AC on the bear?
BRB.
Oleg, John,
How
what's
much
the
AC?
what's the AC on the bear?
11.
11. All right. You didn't take a sling. That's cockeyed. Nope. That is a 7 to hit. That will not hit.
Oh, it's batted it out of the way.
All right, and then the 3 hooded figures are going to make an attack against the bear, Thorvald, and Old Man Beggar. So, so Thorvald first. That's a 9 to hit. That won't hit.
Nope.
Old Man Beggar. That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah.
He misses. And to the bear, that's a 10 to hit. That'll also miss. As the hooded figures, 3 strikes against each of you, all missing and going into the air. Mr. Brown Bear.
Alright, multi-attack, high attack, 2 different people.
Huh?
Because I have, my actions
Bite.
have multi-attack. Can I bite one person and call the other, or?
Yeah.
Right. I want to use the bite on the one that is on my side. This one.
Okay.
It's gonna be a +5, so. Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead and roll damage for your bite.
Sure, you never know. Oh.
They have an AC of exactly 25.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
And then the other one.
You reach out as your maw opens. You lunge towards the cultist, tearing the jugular out of this guy's throat.
Tastes like chicken.
Out.
Alright,
Okay.
know what the claws on this guy.
I thought you were a vegan.
Probably miss.
Yeah, that'll miss. Unfortunately, as you reach out to claw, he's just too far away. For your little small bear
So
arm.
Actually, I want to swallow the bit of neck I got in my teeth.
Disgusting. You know that you're eating human flesh, and it is not comforting at all.
It's natural.
Luna, you are prone on the ground.
Plus, he's not a human.
I'm
he's
prone
a
on the ground.
dwarf.
You are prone on the ground.
The GMO free.
I'll stand up and disengage here, and then I'll touch myself.
Good words. Good
Uh,
words.
Okay, so what? 8 points of damage. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you heal 8 points of damage as you tap. You bandage your head up from the hit of the rock that knocked you unconscious. Okay,
Yes.
is that your turn?
Is my hunter's mark still active, or did it went down when I was?
Your hunter's mark. Let me see.
It's up to 1 hour.
I think it stays.
If it stays, then I'll choose this guy
Nope.
as the new target since the original.
Nope, because once you went unconscious, you lost concentration on your hunter's mark.
Yeah, of course, it's
Yep.
a concentration, I guess.
Yep. Then that's at the end of my turn.
Okay.
That sucks.
Sinben.
Protector of Sinben, we yet to know his name. Nobody
What is
seems to
my
get
name?
that.
He's mind doing.
That
What
is
are
it.
what are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm kind of pissed and I want to hit the one in front of me.
Okay.
I'm not going to be reckless about it though.
Okay.
Oh, which
17 will hit as you come across the very small, much smaller than you, just breaks on the weight of your great axe in your swing. Him.
I like making puddles.
Look, all right. That's your action. Would you like to move?
No.
No, you're just gonna stay there. Okay.
Yep.
Thorvald.
which way is this guy facing?
Towards you.
Oh.
What are you doing, Thorvald?
Not much else to do with just smacking with my hammer.
As you come across, you hit him in the side, and you can see the figure. He winces in pain. He takes the hit and is not happy about it. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Old man beggar.
All right. 5 foot step away. And I'll with here. Draconic. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Yep.
What are you doing?
There you go. I'm doing acid or poison spray on this guy, but I need to fix that. So he needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay. He is gonna fail. That's a 3.
Nice. All right. Ah, why? Narcissus.
As the poison sprays out, as you materialize it, it gets on him and makes starting to make him sick. He takes 1 point of poison damage.
He's uncomfortable.
I think it would have been more effective if I farted on him.
He's still uncomfortable.
Or if I did.
Perhaps.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yes.
No.
He said dragon stuff earlier.
Does the old man know Draconic?
The old man. He said he spoke in it.
I spoke in it.
Oh, I didn't understand.
I
it,
yelled
but he
something
said
out
he
at him.
spoke
No,
in it.
I'm just asking if anybody else speaks. Nope.
I don't think I've chosen my second language, but I'm assuming I don't want to do Draconic.
Okay, so you, as the poison sprays out, you hear this very snake-like hiss and gurgling come out of the old man's mouth as the yeah, you just hear it come from his mouth, and that's going to take us to their turn. Did you yell it out?
Yeah, I yelled it out.
You yelled it out?
I'm making a proclamation to him. Oh god, I don't like this.
Okay.
I'm just out of range of the slings. I think.
They're like, he speaks our language. We
The
must kill him.
kobolds are gonna move up.
Fuck.
This one's gonna move forward as 4 rocks. an attack from the hooded figure. So we're gonna do the rocks first.
Come on, I can do this.
All right.
Play rock, paper, scissors.
And you guys all notice this as he gurgled this out. You see all the kobolds turn. All the kobolds turn, and the cultist moves towards the old man beggar.
What the hell you
Alright.
say?
Here we go.
It now.
That's an 8 on the first one.
Okay, so far so good.
Second one is a 23. That's one hit. Third one is a natural 1. His sling breaks.
Yes.
Okay, and the last one is a 9. Okay,
Yes. I
so
might live.
first for the sling, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
One.
from. Yep, 4 points of bludgeoning damage from the rock, and then the hooded figure is gonna make an attack. That's a 24.
Come on, I
hell?
can do this.
You're gonna take
Come on.
5 points of slashing damage.
We're level 3, we're not 15.
As you've said this, this module is made for level 1s. Just to let you know. You see the old man fall and go down.
I blame
All
this on
these are
Oleg
for
and the
level
Protector.
ones.
Yeah.
Thorvald, you're gonna take an attack from the hooded figure. That is a 18 to hit.
That is extremely close to my DC, so yes.
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of slashing damage.
6 points.
6.
What?
All right. Brown bear.
Just checking things.
Okay.
Just don't say anything. They'll hit you.
Which one of these guys have broken slings?
This guy right here.
Alright. Well, I'm going to book an opportunity attack. Oh, I can't control my bear.
Oh, where are you moving? Right here.
Put him here. Yeah.
All right. Okay. He
You know
misses.
hold it.
Cool. I'm gonna multi-attack this guy. And hopefully
Okay.
kill him.
As the bear comes down on top of him, missing the first one. Hitting. The second attack will hit.
2d6, I think. Plus. I don't know why I closed my book.
Dun 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 dun. As you come down, claw comes across his back. He screams out and falls over dead. All right,
I don't know, Scott. Turn my head.
Luna.
I'm running towards the old beggar, yelling, "You owe me big time," and touching him.
I don't
Okay.
think I should owe you if you
I
touch
touched him the
me.
same way you touched me.
Beggar, you feel as the 8 points
Yes.
of 8 points of damage comes into as you feel 8 points of damage heal.
Riches
You
will
regain-
come to you in time.
You regain
This is good.
consciousness.
Oh,
I don't
Actually,
think the bear.
I think I
So-
should
so-
be touched next.
So people regain consciousness by just hitting them.
Yes.
So I wouldn't need to
I thought you
stabilize.
learned.
No.
They don't need to be stabilized first.
I could have stabilized them and let them be and carried on. Sorry for asking these mid-fight, but
That's okay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
able to be used if like you're out of other spell. I'm assuming stabilize is a cantrip, right?
yes, so I could have used
Better
the
than
spell
dying.
to rather heal them way more than just stabilizing and then heal.
It's
Yeah,
alright,
stabilize
but
is good.
I
if
thought
you
it
run
worked that
out.
way, that if you just heal them, they don't gain consciousness, they just open to
They
take
do.
more damage. I don't know, I'm asking.
Okay. Sinbin,
yes.
what are you doing, friend?
I think I should chop some things.
Okay.
I don't like this one. It's right here.
All right.
And I don't want to be reckless about it.
Okay. 23 will hit as you come down on top of the hooded figure, trying to attack Thorvald, falls beneath your great axe.
Right, do it.
Okay, Thorvald,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Start humming.
Hmm.
Oh. And I pick it. Ooh.
Who are you healing? Oh, prayer healing's like an aura, isn't it?
He divvies it out, doesn't he?
It's an area. Let me see.
Range 30 feet. Up to 6 creatures with you.
Okay, up to 6
Right.
creatures of your choice. You can see within range. Each regain hit points equal to. Okay, so everybody is going to heal.
+4, because it's 2 plus the spell level, so it's +4.
Okay, so 15 points of damage.
If I'm in bear form, I don't gain the hit points in my other form, do I?
No.
Rip.
So we all gained. You said how much?
15 points of health.
But may I
Oh,
ask?
who got like you?
May I ask? Since it's 6 creature, can I make myself the 6th creature so I regain more health?
Well, I'm not gaining any health.
You,
anyway.
that's 5 people. Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah.
So can I make me the 6th person? Because I'm healing 5.
You can't heal twice. Heal yourself twice.
Okay. No, okay, that's fine. At least we get some health regen from that.
Mhm.
Unless you want to heal one of the kobolds.
Yeah, you
No,
still
no,
gain
no
health
one's-
yourself, right? That's
No
is
one
that your
else.
question?
Oh, I can
That's
heal
one of.
Yeah, he was asking if he can heal someone twice.
Huh?
No, I can't
Oh.
heal someone twice. But can I do a check to see if I can heal his other form?
No.
I mean, you can do a check.
On what? Wisdom?
Sure.
Oh, that's a save.
Okay,
Yeah, but that's a save.
that's fine. It's still the same modifier as if you were to do a check. You know without a shadow of a doubt that when a druid wild shapes, it is considered that shape, and there's no way to retroactively heal health points
we
to the other form.
Oh, as I get out of my helmet, darn it, at least I got 1 experience richer.
Okay.
Hope you guys are fine.
You can touch me anytime you want.
Old man beggar.
It won't be the
Okay.
last time.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I have to stand up first. Curses.
Okay. Use half your
Stand up.
movement to stand up.
And then I will. What's the range on? Yep. We're gonna nail these 2 guys. Oh, whoops. These 2 guys with an acid spray or acid splash. Which I think is a dex save. Yeah, it's a dex save. I gotta fix that too.
Okay. So, just make a dex save.
Yep.
Okay. That is a. Yep. That person makes their save. And then who's it moving to?
The 2 on the right.
Okay, so one makes his save. The other one that is a natural 20.
What the fuck?
They both make their saves.
My cantrips are like useless.
Okay.
Pull out a sword.
And I've been stopped from trying to do what I want to do.
All right. So,
Give it back to me.
seeing you, watching you stand up, the one that broke his sling is gonna move up.
Yes, come to me.
Yeah, to Luna. The other 3 are going to drop their slings, wield out their daggers, and move forward. So we'll say he goes there, he moves forward, and he moves forward up to you guys as the front of the party. Alright, so 1 attack against Sinben.
Just doing a test.
That's an 18, that'll hit. That's 5 points of piercing damage. Reduced because you are raged, so reduced to 2. 2 attacks against Thorvald. That's a 2 and a 4, or a 6 and a 14. Those won't hit. And then 1 attack against Luna. That's a 15 to hit.
It will hit.
Okay. That is 6 points of piercing damage as a dagger comes and finds you. Oleg.
Show us how like
I want to
fight
move up
lads.
1.
Huh?
I just want to move up.
Okay.
Then multi-attack. This guy with the teeth. This guy with the claws. I
Okay.
can't control my bear, so.
Go ahead.
Top 1.
Okay, that's a hit. 5 points of damage as the bite comes down. The cobalt body goes limp as you whip your head back and forth.
Oh, that was a +4, not a +5. Does the 18 still hit?
Wait, what?
It's supposed to be a +4 instead of a +5. So it was actually an 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 will hit. The second attack will miss. Okay. Luna.
Has the creature right next to me taken any damage prior to this?
No.
I make a successful attack. Okay. Then I'll just try the wiping. Bum.
Well, 9 will not hit, unfortunately. Okay. Would you like to do anything else? Okay.
No.
Senben.
I'm gonna beat this thing. I'll recklessly attack it.
Ooh.
19 will hit.
Great
As
kobold.
goodbye. Just a thud and a cloud of dust as the great axe hits the ground.
Is it dead?
Yes, it is very much dead.
Wait, I can see it like, twitching.
Thorvald.
Hit it again.
Yeah.
What are you
I'd
doing?
like to move behind it.
Okay.
That's a mighty fine swing you have there. A lot better one than what I can do.
Or practiced.
I practiced. All right. As you come down with your mace finds purchase up against the cobalt skull, and you hear a
Holy
crack
concentrated.
as the skull of the kobold is just cracked open. Old man beggar.
Alright. I repeat my warning once more. And then I do.
Not that
What he
safe.
say?
Oh.
All right.
What's with a piss poor damage?
And,
He will fail. He takes 2 points of damage as the poison hits him.
Yay. I've done 3 damage out of like 5 poison attacks.
Hearing that, he's gonna move over.
I think your words hurt more.
He's gonna make an attack against you. That's a 13 to hit.
Damn it!
You take 4 points of piercing damage as the dagger hits you.
Hey guys, I'm the tank now.
You're doing
Oleg.
a good job. You're doing just a fantastic job.
Oleg.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, the mic's kind of cut out a little bit, so. Long enough. Double tap is cool. Yeah.
That's a miss.
I have a toothache.
Uh, 13 will hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
I just wanna tap its head with my claws.
Yep. Oh, whoops. Dead.
I
As
would like to inspect the bodies of the hooded figures and looking the specific people if I recognize them.
okay, go ahead. Give me a investigation check.
I thought I wouldn't have to, but okay, I'll do it.
Mm.
Fuck. Because I already recognized them, I would wanted to know if I.
Yeah. You have no clue who these guys are.
I know who they are, but I'm not sure if the person I'm looking is here.
I don't know who they are. I just know they're Doom.
Just gonna go grab something
Dude.
real quick.
As you guys search through the bodies, you don't seem to find anything of value. You again, as things start to settle down, you start hearing the muffled screams. The family behind you, they come up and they say, after watching the difficulty that you guys kind of went through and the two that fell unconscious during the fight, they say, maybe taking a more indirect approach to the keep, or more quiet approach to the keep would be beneficial. They advise.
Oh, I think you're right.
The bear shrugs.
They're gonna try to catch us as we get to the keep. They know that that's where the people are going to go.
You know the back ways.
Is Psycho back?
I don't think so. I think I have to grab a drink.
Okay, yeah, I need to go grab a drink too. I ran out.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Ugh, damn it.
I'm just kidding, Bert. Go get something to drink
Alright.
if you want.
Perfect timing.
Oh, by the way, hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
Psycho!
Yes, I'm starting to get drunk. That's whiskey and sorry to say, but Pepsi Max. Is
At
Pepsi
least
okay?
it has whiskey in it.
It has whiskey in it.
I'm drinking some type of dark ale. I think I'm gonna get a glass for my next one, because drinking out of the can is... I feel like a savage.
Look at John, proper dwarf.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What have I done now? I can't see you, and name no one chose to do.
I can't see you either.
There's
You
always
see-
one or two people that I can't see, and it's two random ones.
For the longest time, Uneven, you were out for me, but you came back randomly. And now I got everybody up except for Psycho.
Okay, it probably refreshed because I just put mine on again. You go to the cogwheel, top right, and just reconnect there. And Fox misses John and Afblurt on his stream.
Where do you hit reconnect? You just hit
That's
every game?
true.
Yeah, below, like on the settings on the cogwheel and in roll 20, you just scroll a bit down where it says like video plus voice. I want to broadcast, and says
Oh, yeah.
reconnect to chat and update settings. I just click the reconnect thing.
Yep.
And stuff usually
Oh.
starts working. Oh, there we
And
go.
I
Yeah,
didn't
now I
actually
can
see
you
everybody for a second, but now I just...
Yeah,
no,
we're
wait, no,
good.
I can see
Okay.
everybody.
Now
I
I
can
see
see
everyone, yeah.
everybody.
too. Hey.
My sight has been restored. I can now look into the future.
I'm actually ready.
All right.
I'm starting to see a bit bloodier, guys. Where are you?
All right.
No problem looking at the big guy though. All
I
furious
move
and
up to
shit
Torward and
with his
whisper him
big
to
great
come to the
axe.
side.
You watching me flex?
I hope you're all well-being, fellas. Is everyone okay?
I'm
I'm
still a
okay
bear for a
thanks to
full hour.
you, but we need to talk private. Follow me.
I can fix that. Or can I? I could if we had
Not
a rest.
you.
Is it a short rest or a long rest to swap spells?
Oh,
Uh,
there you go.
A long rest.
I
And
have
you
I-
figure
to
by
go.
looking around and by attacking that this is probably not appropriate time to take a rest.
I'm no longer raged.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can we go in this? So can we enter this house? Or this house, the small one? As he said he wanted to talk privately.
We can just.
As I'm,
go,
as I'm
yeah.
walking over, I'm knocking on the door.
There's no answer to the door.
I'm opening it.
Okay.
It's got smoke coming out the top.
It looks like
Not
this.
this one.
It looks like when you get into the house, it looks like it has been ransacked and rummaged through. A lot of the main furnishings and stuff are still there, but overturned.
Alas, get over. The house is, sadly enough, with no vacancies there.
It will do. Go in.
Let's get inside and see if we can have a chat. Have a rest.
Okay. While they're doing this, what's everybody else doing?
I'm talking to little people.
Okay.
See if they know where to go.
All right.
Contemplating what's going to happen next.
What are you guys doing?
So everyone's coming inside the house. I see.
No.
Hey guys, are you coming in? I think we need a rest over here. I can help you out with that. As you've seen or felt.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm doing bear things.
I think we should start moving.
I think we're gonna let the two have their quick discussion and then move on.
So, I lean towards Thorvald and whisper him in Drorwis that you've earned my trust by saving my life from the death. My real name is Rain, and I was part of the cult that we just got ambushed by. But that's all for now.
I appreciate the trust you put in me. Hopefully I can put trust enough in you to take care of our group. That's my concerns. As long as you do not fight for the evil force.
Well, I'm decided to follow you now. But there's still trust issues with two of the members. There's some personal issues with the race.
I'll tell you one thing. I believe you. Let's keep it at that.
So we going right or left?
Okay, so they come back out of the building. Okay. What is the group doing?
Let's go now.
Okay.
Are they gonna be our guides?
So what's the group doing?
I'm asking. I was asking characters. The hometown peasants people, are they now guiding us in the back doors or back corridors away from the main thoroughfare?
If that's the way you guys choose to go.
Well, they should lead us.
Okay.
Well fought, I say to the dwarf as I cheers.
Everybody make a stealth check. Thorvald, you're at a disadvantage.
I know. Oh, what? No!
Oh my god!
So that means
Almost
I
had
get,
it.
that means I
You
get
almost
the
had it.
15, not the 21.
Okay.
That's still a good roll.
Cause I'm a dwarf, I can. Oh, later on I can melt into stone, so I would just be a rock rolling, a rock with feet.
So you guys are ducking around the houses, trying to move a little bit more quiet, not as much as in the open. Everybody give me a
I don't know if I want to give you that.
perception check.
Ah, the old
The
man
old
is
man?
perceptive. Can't
Okay.
fool the old man.
We'll say you guys are grouped up behind the houses. This is a new set of houses, not same houses. I'm telling you that now. As you guys are coming around the corner, you guys do notice across the way you notice a group, another smaller group than the one that you guys just faced. Oh no, not that layer. Dang it. Don't do this, please.
But
Rip.
Oh, I see nothing.
All right. You guys do notice across the way a group of 4 kobolds and 3 of the similar hooded figures. They are rummaging through a house.
I think we
it's
should
best
try to
to
get a
move
surprise
on.
round.
Huh?
As much as I like fighting, we got little ones we gotta protect.
Okay, they're rummaging
Big
around
kid
this house.
away, big fella.
Okay, go ahead and everybody
Hopefully I can put trust in you.
give me another stealth check as you guys try and work your way around.
Did we have a
might not
rest?
have an
No?
option.
We didn't have any rests, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I roll
So
stealth?
stealthy.
Aren't
Should we
you
roll-
supposed to be the stealthy one?
You just roll, yeah, roll another stealth check as you guys try and manage your way around this
Sorry,
group.
yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm one with the world.
He actually turns into a rock.
Let's see.
And what is that? I turned into a house.
Oh, man.
A closet.
You guys managed
Oh, yeah,
to
the
sneak
tree.
around. The 3 of you managed to sneak around without being noticed. But as Luna and Olek come around, they trip over some laying wood and make a bunch of noise as these two move up to inspect. They see these two and they say, you hear them call out, "Oi! We have a group of another ones!" Calling back to the group.
Ellen Draconic. No, you don't.
Also, we run.
Okay, are you guys running?
I'll throw down
I spoke to the group.
oil slick, and then we can run.
As
I
I'm
can throw down a grease.
running, I'm shedding a light on some shrubbery here, so just hopefully blinds them.
It's
A
not
bit.
going to.
Okay, let's see
If
here.
I use a roll that will actually help us. Oh, I don't know.
So from this point, you guys are about a football field's length from the keep. Is that the group's general consensus? You guys are just running?
I would like to run.
Okay. Let's
Follow
I'll
the
say
lead,
it
big
first.
lad. Follow the lead, big lad.
Our salvation is in that keep. Must move.
It's fine.
Does 5e allow full sprinting?
Okay, so you guys notice that the group has now turned on their heels towards you guys. Come on. Seriously? What's going on? Alright, there we go. You guys notice that they've called their men. We need to get them. Go! As they give chase towards you guys. I want to. As you guys start to run, you guys make it about another 100 feet. Let's see.
Name disconnected.
Oh.
Put the game on pause. Put the game on pause. /pause. F10. Unrecognized
SN
command.
surrender. Exit game if you play CSGO.
We're getting the mo-
BSOD BRT.
BRT.
User joined your channel.
There he is.
There he is.
Alright. You guys take off running with a group of people behind you. They start to give chase. I'm gonna say for the sake of it, you guys use all of your actions to dash. So we're gonna okay.
Oh.
They are gonna give chase towards you guys.
The little kobold legs won't be able to keep up with us.
Ooh.
As you guys run, you notice another group looting a nearby house closer to you guys.
Keep running.
Keep running.
You guys continue to sprint towards the gates of the keep. We're gonna say there's gonna be 5, 9. Everybody's gonna take as they're giving chase. The kobolds are slinging rocks at you guys. Everybody's gonna take 2 hits except Old Man Beggar because he's in the front.
Yeah.
We'll say they're all at disadvantage. Everybody's gonna take 2 attacks. But they're gonna be at disadvantage because you guys are running, and as the kobolds have to stop and throw. Oops.
Battlefield style.
Alright, so the first one's gonna be Senben. That's gonna be a 13 to hit. Are you back? Name?
I bet. My phone muted that.
Alright. That's a 13 to hit. That hits, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Alright. So you're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock hits you in your back. Next is gonna be Thorvald. That's gonna be a miss. That's a 13 as well.
Yeah.
Next is gonna be Oleg. That's gonna be a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. And last one is a 9 to hit for Reich. Or not Reich, sorry. Luna.
It's a miss.
Okay. So, only one taking damage, Thorvald Senben as he takes a hit. One hit's gonna be against Old Man Beggar. That is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
I was missed.
You guys continue just to run. You guys continue running just as fast as you can. The family's kind of having a hard time keeping up, I will say, because they do have 3 small children. So they start to fall behind a little bit. As you guys are running, you're getting closer. 200 more feet. 100 more feet. You guys are getting close to the gates. As you notice, the gates begin to close to the keep. As you guys continue to run, I'll say Old Man, Senben, and Thorvald are all out of danger.
I have 40 speed because I'm a bear still.
Okay. So we'll say all of you are out of trouble. Oh man, I just dropped my dice.
Luna jumped on my back.
All of you guys are out of danger, but now the kobolds are still within range of the family. So the family is going to start taking hits as they are unable to keep up and slowing down because of the 3 kids.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
The family is going to take. They're each going to take 2 hits
They can do it.
at disadvantage. Okay, it's a miss. That's a miss.
They
We'll
have
say
more than 5 hit points. They should be good.
that's a hit.
The old
Miss.
school.
Miss. Miss. Last one. And a hit. So we'll say Linen's gonna take a hit, and we'll say Linen's gonna take both the hits as she's behind, pushing the kids along.
Survive. Still has a chance.
4. 3. Takes 7 points of damage as 2 rocks are slung at her in the back of her head. She gets hit by both of them. As she takes 7 points of damage, she struggles, stumbles back to her feet, and continues in a dead sprint towards the gate.
Oh,
You guys,
Grease behind them so that
You
the goblins have to navigate it.
you get what?
I throw down grease behind the family so that the kobolds have to navigate through it.
Okay. You guys continue to run, family hot on your heels, as the gates are closing, and as you guys pass through the gate, the family passes through the gate. The big doors of the keep slam closed behind it, and in front of the gate now, collecting there as you guys are running through, you're noticing bodies of dead kobolds and guardsmen. People have collected here, and then more groups are starting to collect towards the front gate of the keep. But you guys are now safe within the walls of the keep.
yeah, I roll a perception to check the whereabouts of said
Said what?
dragon.
Sure.
Also, how long has it been since our fight returned to the bear? Right now, it lasts an hour, so.
Maybe 10 minutes.
Alright,
You still have a little bit. Looking around within the inner walls of the keep, you can see the dragon is circling. And just circling. This big black shadow is, and you can't really, you just hear the thuds of the as he pushes the wind up under him, just circling the keep at this moment. Out of breath and still, taking 2 hits, you see the Swift family as they come up. You see Linen's is hurting pretty bad, and just, we made it. We made it. As you guys start to move towards the keep, you manage to get inside. You see many different villagers. You see some that are hurt. Some of them have not been. Were able to get to the keep in time before getting too hurt from the siege. You see guardsmen all sitting at every single door, every single window. Some archer, you hear the loosing of arrows as you know from archer slits. They fire out towards the people or towards the raiders. Yeah. All right. So you guys navigate yourselves through the keep and finally get to the top floor, and this is where all the organizing is happening. Everybody is you have a high to do older gentleman. He looks to be around 60 years old. Has a small short sword at his belt, but it looks more decorative more than anything. And you see two other people at his sides by him as you guys come up the stairs. There we go. Hang on, let me get you guys up here. Come on, please. Thank you.
They were looking quite majestic.
All right.
I don't have a lot of dialogue right now because I'm still a bear.
Yep.
Can't you cancel spells?
I can.
You
but
can whenever you want.
I'm a freaking bear. Why would I?
It was kind of weird. Yeah, no, whereas this is the big guy's pet.
Okay.
I look over to Luna. Where's your dog?
My dog is fine. Thanks for asking.
The bear sits down like a dog.
Okay.
I'll go and pet the bear.
Okay. While this is happening, the rest of the people at the top that have been organizing everything in the counterattack, they take notice of you, and in particular, the older gentleman walks up to you guys and says, "Right, who are you then? Come on, we don't have all day. If you haven't noticed, this town is under attack. Who are you?"
I'm protector of Sinbin.
Hello,
Luna,
Sinbin.
pleasure to meet you.
I can't remember who I am.
I am Thorvald Rockseeker.
Right, what brings you here? What do you have any news? What's going on outside the keep? What?
Well, I
Looks-
told you about this about 3 months ago, but everyone called me an old fool.
He just kind of shrugged off.
Who was it that hired us?
It was a merchant. He's miles behind. Not willing to come into the city.
I was just looking for a name or something.
Says, fine, well, I am Governor Nighthill. I am the governor of this city and trying to keep my city from burning to ash. Are you here to help or what?
These evil forces need to be cleansed from the planes of this existence.
This town is not survive, but others might be saved.
The town is held up fine so far. It doesn't seem like...
Around.
May I ask your suggestion then, old man? Seems like you're familiar with this place.
Have you not looked up? There's a dragon.
Yes, I've obviously seen the dragon. Thank you for your astute observation. What we are dealing with are with raiders who have somehow come into procurement of a dragon on their side. This town is in dire need of help. What can you offer?
I think as long as we cleanse them for the evil beings being here yet, the dragon might retreat.
I
It
offered a warning.
it's
A
at this
bloodline
moment.
once.
And
It, what's his name? Do 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 do.
if we could get a short.
Um.
There might be too many little people to save.
Okay, it's at this point a if I can find his name.
Is she wearing a dress?
Is who? Yeah, it's just a villager that's sitting and tending to some of the people. And I can't find his name. So, another man approaches you with a very loud jingle. As on his waist, there's a big ring full of keys. He says, "Ah, yes, Escobar, and this is my keep keeper. He takes care of my keep. He knows at the ins and outs of it. We have been discussing how to get these villagers out and away from danger. Do you think you can help?"
I'd like to try.
And then Escobar comes over and says that there's an old tunnel that that we speak of, that the governor speaks of, down below in the cellars of the keep. It is supposed to be used for retrieving water during if there is a raid. But right now, we think we can use it to transport civilians and villagers away from the battle. Do you think you could go through and open up the gates of this tunnel so we can start getting villagers out?
How secure is this tunnel?
Okay. So does the group agree to do the tunnel, or what's everybody else doing?
Tunnel is the only path to salvation.
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm laying my life in your hands, lads. Hopefully, I can put my trust in you. I'll follow you.
At least two of our party should be comfortable in this environment.
He says that he expresses his thanks, and he says you will have to go down to the cellar. The door is hidden behind some old barrels of dried meat and whatnot, and basic provisions. What does the group do?
Let us go and find it.
Okay.
How secure all these tunnels?
Without question, you guys go ahead. You nod, say yes, we can help. You guys turn around and start heading your way down towards the cellar. You guys wind your way through the keep at down the stairs, and as you guys start to break the into the underground, you guys make your way to the cellar. Give me a perception check to see if you can find the tunnel door.
Okay. So it
Okay.
seems.
Can I smell?
Thorvald, you immediately recognize a certain pile of supplies, and along the borders you can see what outlines of a door. You guys start to sift through this stuff, and there before you is the door that Escobar used to, or that was speaking of, that leads to Old Tunnel.
Lads, I think I found the door. Big lad, would you mind going first? Even though the risks might lie in front of you.
I don't mind.
The barrel follow him.
Okay. You go for the door.
I do not have a lot of power left in me, so let's be careful, lads.
You go to the door, and
I'm pretty exhausted.
as you reach out, you pull at the door, and it clunks. It is locked.
Yeah.
It seems we are in need of cobbler.
Is it a wooden door?
Did we not get the keys from the gatekeeper?
Yes, someone should probably go retrieve the keys.
How strong does the door look?
It's an old wooden door. It
I
seems.
go up to it and say, "Lock." Does it work?
No. Still locked.
Damn it.
I'd like to break
Obviously,
it
there's
open,
no way to
then.
get through this.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a strength check.
Can the bear do it?
Yes.
And with almost clumsily, like not meaning to do it, you see the giant half orc reach out for the doorknob and and rip the entire doorknob out of the wall as the door swings open into a dark, and then you just see stairs that wind down into darkness.
I've got the key.
Oh no. John, your camp's out.
I can.
He's good for me.
Alright, never mind.
I think that the cams are just being weird all around
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Sometimes they freeze.
Yeah.
I'll
too.
go in first.
There you are.
All right. So you guys go in?
Yeah, I'll be the first one to go in.
I'd like
I'm
to
not
follow.
scared of the dark.
I can see.
Let's look at this dark shadow move in the dark.
Okay, you guys
Seems
start
logical.
making your way down and down and down. You eventually come to as the tunnel levels out, there's water that openly flows in this tunnel. Who has dark vision?
I do.
have.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll
Old
have
man?
blood so I can see dim light here.
I can see into the future.
Can you see into the dark? Huh?
I light a torch.
Okay.
I can smell really good.
I just use my hammer and let it light up. While
Okay.
I'm carrying it, it just lights.
As you guys are traveling down, you guys step down in the water.
It's
And,
a
and
bright light for 20 foot and a dim light for another 20.
okay. You guys are walking down the tunnel when you start hearing.
Can I... What type of check would... Is it a survival check if I can recognize the creature that's making the noise, or is it animal handling?
Nature.
Sure, you can give me a nature check.
Can I also do a perception check to smell to see if I recognize that smell?
Sure.
I get.
I think it's a magical creature.
You don't quite recognize what it is, but you do know it's a small creature. It sounds like there's many of them. Okay,
Just
I
a
have,
rats.
percep-
Let's
I have
go.
advantage on smells. That's a bear.
okay, what's the marching order? Luna, and then
ABB.
How wide is the cave?
it's enough where you guys can walk single file.
Oh.
Yeah, so
wow.
so let's say the direction is this way, down south. Place yourself.
So
Bear?
That works. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Someone
Okay.
upside down. What?
there you go. All right.
This
All right.
represents my character.
As you guys walk forward, you continue to hear the sound. I need. Yeah, actually. All right. Let's see here. Luna, what's your AC?
14.
Okay. And then it's okay. You guys continue to hear the sound.
RP.
Luna, all of a sudden you feel, because you don't really see it out of your vision, but you feel fall all over on top of your body. You take
You got stuff growing on you.
But do I
you
not still
take
have life?
7 points of piercing damage as you start to feel bites all over you. And as you look down, you see you have now been covered in a swarm of rats. Simben, you look around and you feel the same like thuds on you, but you look around and just watch them as they hit and just can't hold on to your just skin, your bare skin, and they just
Awesome skin.
fall all
Really.
over the ground. And with
go.
that, everybody roll initiative.
Well, did I not select my token?
9.
Oh, me neither. Damn it, I was playing around with it. I was playing with my
bad.
token, you know?
All right, let's see
Does
here.
this mean
Jeez, my
Joel goes
initiative
first
said
because
all the
his
same
initial
digits.
roll was higher?
Like,
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't rolled over a 5 for initiative.
You miraculously rolled a 0. So I don't know how you can do that,
Somehow.
but you did.
what?
Who?
What's your dex?
I've
No.
never seen that.
Who rolled a 0?
That can't be right. Because Luna.
Who rolled a 0?
Nachos Thorvald with the 0.
Oh no, it's because I've got to manually add them because they didn't
Oh, okay.
select their
That's why I
token.
was like, what just happened?
It's kind of. I mean, I think you can roll a 0, but it's very hard to.
Is there a 0?
All right, and with that,
No.
Mr. Old Man Beggar.
If you have
How does it
minus
work?
modifier,
Alright.
then yes.
So we have 2 of our compatriots covered in rats.
Yes.
You.
I don't think they want to be covered in rats and fire, so we'll avoid doing that.
Well, we're in water too, so we just stop, drop, and roll.
Oh yeah. Do you guys want to do that?
No. So can the rats.
Is this like a swarm of rats or something like that?
That's what it seems like. It seems like 2 swarms of rats have fallen down and covered Luna and attempted to fall and land on Sinben, but were unsuccessful and now on the ground in his space.
Okay. Well, we'll do this to them.
I just hear
Since they're
the
both
Medusa
next to each
sound
other.
when that happens.
Okay.
Do we have to make the spell save as well?
I don't.
No, I don't think so. You target them.
It would be different if I was
Fail.
trying to use it as spell
Fail.
attack. Like,
Wow. All right, they both take 4 points of damage. As you see your acid spray hit the main group and splash off into the next group, you see it eats away at a couple of the rats, but the group as a whole doesn't seem to be too much affected. Okay, Thorvald.
slimy rats.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to try to swing my hammer my hammer axe at them. Aw.
Okay. You hit. That's as you come down on top of the ones that are covering Sinben right now. They're gonna take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Okay, Luna.
Can I use a dagger
Is still
without
alive?
throwing it?
What the hell?
Or is dagger thrown?
No, you can use a dagger either thrown or in your hand.
I usually have my dagger in my hand.
Does that hit?
That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage. You're hitting the one that's covering you, right?
Yes.
Stab. Stab.
They take 5 points of damage. Nice. As you swing around with your dagger trying to get them off of you, you do 5 points of damage to them. Okay, Simben.
I think I'll save the little guy first. So I'm gonna swing and try to clear the rats from upon Luna.
Okay. Oh, give me an attack roll. Alright, that's a hit.
Nice.
I've got you, little guy.
As you hit and scoop and try and get the rats away, you seem to clear as the swarm starts to thin away. With that, both the swarms of rats are gonna make another attack against each of you. For Luna, that's not a hit, and that's not a hit. They're both gonna miss as the swarm is beginning to thin. It's becoming more and more difficult for them to do any sort of damage. Olek.
Kinda tickles.
How tall is this tunnel?
It's very small. It's just enough for you guys to fit through it single file line.
Pour Simban there. Pour the protector.
Of.
I guess
Off.
I can't walk through everyone, can I?
Nope.
Well, then I guess I'll delay my turn until something I can hit comes in range with me.
Okay, an old man.
Alright, I think that I should do the same thing again.
Okay, reaching over Thorvald, you splash damage again. That is a fail. That is also a fail. They both take 6 points of damage. As you see the rest of the acid splash across, hit the first group and into the group that Luna is now being covered in. You see Luna, or the ones that are on Luna, you managed to clear them up.
Excellent. Yay, one's dead.
Okay, Thorvald.
Are there more?
Yes, the only ones that are left are a few scattered around Simben's legs trying to latch on to him.
I'll use my light. Oh, damn it.
That's
Can I
gonna
use a
miss.
bonus action?
Huh?
Use a bonus action to see if I can smash them with my shield as a makeshift weapon, a 1d4.
I don't think so.
Worth a
I don't
try,
think you
guys.
can. I don't think you can hit the. I think you have to have the feet to hit with a shield.
Yeah, because it's probably a fighter thing.
As
Yeah, you'd have to
the
improvise weapon.
swarm has kind of thinned, it's hard to find purchase on any of them. Luna.
I'll try to prone down and hit the spiders on his legs with the dagger.
That'll hit. Go ahead. And with that, Luna, with quick agility and accuracy, is able to clean up the last 5 of the rats.
Huzzah! We have killed a few vermin.
Roar.
You guys continue down the passageway, and you get to a gate. This one is an iron rock gate that seemed to have rusted, been here for quite a while. That exits out, and you can kind of see where it exits out of stops being underground and out to the river.
Our escape.
I'll check the lock.
Okay, it appears to be locked.
Can I try to break the lock with my dagger using sleight of hand?
You try and fiddle around with your dagger. It seems the dagger's too big. Seems like what would.
I have a key.
It seems to what would fit in there is either a key or a set of lock picking tools.
Can I have a go?
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a strength check.
No.
Nice. I'll
More
let you
knuckles
have
at.
just smash the lock.
As you try and force the door open, you get frustrated and hit the iron lock, and suffer 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Thorvald, you pull out the tools that are used normally for masonry. It's like a hammer, and other sort of things used for masonry. You know, you look around, you notice that these are too big. You would need fine like picks and things like that to get through it.
Is this door? You said this door was rusted, right?
It is very weathered. Yes.
Then Ben, try again. I think you will do it this time. Willing to give it another go?
I think I could, if I'm allowed.
I believe
Sure.
you'll be able to do it. Because you're going to roll a 17 on your strength check. I called it before you rolled it.
All right. So with the encouragement from the old man beggar, you grab the bars of the door, and you twist around as the door comes fully and snaps fully off of its hinges.
Good. I get to stay in bear form. I don't want to have to come out of bear form to cast heat metal on the lock and then have him try.
All right, and with that, you guys continue down. You guys do anything?
We need to send someone back and let them know that it's safe to go through the tunnel.
My light is my hammer
I'd
still
like to
glowing?
take a peek outside if I could.
Okay, give me a stealth check
Ah, shit.
with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay.
There's someone bad out here.
The dragon's waiting for us.
Let's see. Oh, oops. It's not the right layer.
Cheers, lads.
All right, let me get this here. Was Thorvald, and
It
then
looks like it's a portal to another dimension for my eyes now.
there, and then.
It could be the wine he gave me.
All right. As you look out, you see a full group
Ah, shit.
of cultists and kobolds. They see you peeking out, and they go, "There! They're coming from there! Get them!" As they move forward.
Damn it.
Can I make the cave entrance collapse? Oh!
No, that's the way for the people to get out.
I would say with your stone cutting, you just get like information on your stone. There's really nothing you can do.
I mean, you could know the best way to take down the tunnel.
Yeah, you would know that you could hit the tunnel on certain points and it would collapse. And with that, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Lads.
Select your guys.
Oh.
Don't be like me, select your tokens.
Oh, I didn't select my token.
Okay.
Double digits, baby. First time rolling double
Thorvald
digits.
with another crit with the initiative.
Lads, I know a way to collapse the tunnel.
The bears are all.
You might want to change that to
There you
6
go.
for me. I rolled a 6 first, but I didn't have my avatar selected.
How the fuck do I get
Oh,
that
okay.
that way? What?
Rip.
Does that mean I get just that move at just a beginning attack?
No.
Oh.
let's see here. Da, da.
Afblurt, is the entrance here or here?
The entrance where from the keep?
Yes.
It's behind you guys.
Sucks.
You're now out towards the river. Okay. I don't
So
know
have
what
they
happened there.
spotted each of us or just the...
All right. Sorry, I'm getting everybody ready.
I'll try something.
All right, and with that, that's going to take us to top of the order with Thorvald. You are still in the tunnel. What do you do?
I use thaumaturgy and make the ground rumble underneath them.
Okay, you hear as Thorvald's voice is magnified and it shakes the very ground up and under you guys.
The tunnel collapses. We're all dead.
I just want to try to scare, like for somehow get us some kind of advantage.
Maybe.
Just watch.
The ground shakes, but as there's a dragon in the air and everything else that's going on, it seems like this group of people is not giving up, so it doesn't phase them very much. Old man, beggar.
All right.
Oh, would you like to move, Thorvald? Sorry.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll come in the front in case they try to enter the cave.
All right. Old man, beggar.
Gotcha, big man. Get big
All
lad.
right. Ah. Okay, so here we go. 4, 5. How do I want to do this? This is going to be fun. Six. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't. That's not out. You have to move out.
Oh, where?
You're still considered in the tunnel. Where
I
Senben.
want to leave the tunnel, so I'm guessing I have to follow along this path down here. So like that.
Yeah. So where Senben and Thorvald are is where the cave opens up.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
Fucking 6.
Not
What
right
is
now.
going on?
All right. And what are you doing?
Oh, he's committing suicide.
Burning hands.
Oh, they're perfectly shot.
Okay. That hits.
I think.
All but 2 of them.
Yeah, it's all but those 2.
All but what?
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right here.
All but who?
That's actually, yeah, that's better.
Okay, 15 feet and a cone.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite. See, they don't describe the cone very well in there. So it should be
It's
like,
a 15 feet cone.
I think it's everybody but this one off to the side here.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, maybe this guy too is safe. Yeah. So probably the 2 in the corner down here.
All right.
Okay, so they gotta make a save. And I gotta
Okay.
change my thing so that it properly reads.
What kind of save is it?
It's dexterity.
It's what?
Dexterity.
Dex based?
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 5 kobolds.
And
2
if they-
fails.
Are you betting yourself?
Failure is 13, 6 is for half. Or they get 6
Alright.
if they make the save.
If they make the save?
It's 13 damage. If they make the save, they only take 6.
Okay. Alright, and then the two cultists.
Oh wow, nice. Holy shit. Quite a load of damage.
They both make their save, and they both take 6 points of fire damage.
About time.
All right.
Other than yelling.
That's gonna take us to
Which
their
two
turn.
took damage?
Huh?
Which two took damage?
The two cultists. What, Ellie?
Okay.
Microphone muted.
What is it? Alright.
Time for another one.
What, dead?
Good job.
I'll probably be dead by the time I come back.
No, he'll be good.
You'll be good.
Microphone activated.
Alright, the two cultists are gonna move forward and take 2 attacks against you. And I think, yeah. So they're gonna move up, take 2 attacks against you.
It was nice knowing you.
That's yep, nope. 9 to hit.
That's a miss. He has 12 AC.
Okay, they both miss. And that's gonna take us to Oleg. Oleg, by now you are back to your druid form.
Well, that sucks.
What was your
It's
HP
now-
at druid form? It's pretty low.
4.
Yeah, you might want to chill in the tunnels.
Yeah.
Alec,
still-
you
I'll still
better
move up
here. Could you
here.
turn back?
Can I see that kobold from here?
Oh, as I
You're
predicted.
inside. You're inside.
Hmm.
You have to be
Nope, you
outside.
gotta move forward a little bit more.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna whisper.
Look, I can predict too.
I'm hurting.
They hit me.
That's my turn.
Okay.
He hides behind somebody.
I'm hurting.
Alright.
Here's the plan. I'm gonna run out, jump to the river, take a shot mid-air, and then try to hide in the river.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
Yes.
I
like it.
Bolt.
The river's not frozen, yeah?
So which part do I fail if I fail?
So you jump into the river, and as you are running, you know that thing that happens when you're, I mean, even now, when you're like running on wet grass, you try and take a jump and your feet slip from under you. That's what happens as you, boom, right on your back. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from the fall, and you are now considered prone.
That's good though, because if the kobold has a sling, he has disadvantage to hit you.
And I don't.
I think
You
I
have
did-
just enough movement to stand back up if you wanted.
Nah, I ended my turn with that. It's just because I'm embarrassed.
The DM would want that.
Metagaming, metagaming.
Revel in your shame.
The kobold is gonna laugh at the fall, and then come over to the old beggar.
Uh-oh.
As he saw the fire come from you, he's gonna make an attack. It's 11.
Ah, it misses.
It misses. It's gonna take us to Senben.
I think I'm gonna beat some things.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be a little bit reckless about it.
All right.
Yes!
Oh,
Take your pick.
As the kobold crumples under your power.
Nothing to do.
Dorvald.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
You
old
bring
man,
the
I got you there.
mace across
Right on my eyes.
the hit.
Right on.
For life shall
yeah.
preserve what's good.
Gah! All right, and old man beggar.
Cheers, lads. For another death has fallen.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, and then I'm going to cast suggestion on him.
That did a lot.
I think it takes time.
The wisdom save.
No, it's not terrible. I like it. I'm gonna finish it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a failure.
Failed it.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that he sit down and enjoy the weather while we attach these lovely bracelets to his arms and legs that are quite comfortable.
Armed with his scimitar, he drops it and just sits down, puts his arms out.
All right, throw some
What?
ropes on him.
What?
Just do it, quick.
Should I use all 50 feet?
Oh. As I don't have the spell prepared, but can I do a roll to vaguely remember?
Of what? What are you trying to do?
Hold person.
Well, you don't need to.
Okay.
He has his arms out, like just.
Yeah, we're
rope.
putting lovely, comfortable bracelets on him.
Okay, yeah, then I'm just roping his arms.
Should I do a strength check
rope,
to
I have
tighten
rope
my
in my
ropes?
bag. Say again?
Are we
I say it's relatively easy. We're out of combat. We're out of initiative at this point, and he's not a threat.
I'll stand up.
So I'm tying a
to
rope
go
around his hands.
Investigate the two persons, see if I want to recognize these people, if I've met them before. Is it the investigation or history? Because I know they are.
Perception.
'Cause I know who they are.
No.
If I-
Investigation.
Perception.
Investigation's fine.
Okay. Guess that's not gonna help you.
Nope. Still, you don't recognize.
I thought some of you might have questions for them. I didn't really have any prepared, but perhaps one of you might want to know who these people are.
On a quick glance to see if they belong to any religion. Can't get it, I
Can I use
guess.
some of my hit dice?
You can at a short rest, but that will take an hour. You're kind of out in the open
Can we short rest while
with a cultist.
like bring him just inside the cave and let's and have a short rest while interrogating him?
Okay. Now that the tunnel is clear, you know that it now can be used for however the keep chooses to. You guys take the next hour. It's been about 3 hours since you guys have made it through, which puts it about the middle of the night. And tired and everything for the past couple fights, you guys decided to take an hour break in the tunnel with now your bound cultist prisoner.
So that's at least the hit die for HP.
I want to use all three of mine.
You can use your hit die if you'd like.
All
I get a
three.
healing
Do you
plus?
just use one? If
Do
it's
I-
only
do I-
1 hour?
You can use as many as you want.
You can use as many as you want, but you only get one per level. So once you get once you use your 3, you don't get your hit dice back until you take a long rest.
But since I'm a
Oh.
cleeric or in the life domain, do I get
It's
the extra
it's the
healing?
dice. It's the dice plus your
Yes.
Constitution modifier.
Yes! That's so
I don't
Yeah,
think you
yeah.
do unless your class specifically gives you an ability to do so.
I should have said also affects hit die then, I guess.
Well,
What,
let's say
Ellie?
for
Mommy's
My
busy
class
right
is
now.
my
Watch your
hit dice.
Clifford. You asked Clifford.
Whenever you use a spell of first level or higher, you get the plus.
No, it
2.
says
that's
a
that's
short
for a
rest. You add your,
spell.
Yep,
you do
so
add your
those count,
Constitution
so just get
modifier.
a flat 6, then yeah, got it.
For what?
HP. So plus 6. My hit die. It's
Oh
gonna be-
yeah, 1d8 plus your con modifier,
Yeah, it's 3.
which is 6.
Sweet. I had a really good roll then. Add my
I did
constitution to 2.
alright.
That's
I'm
11.
happy.
That puts me almost at max again.
Okay, you
Plus
guys are
5.
now in this old watery tunnel. It's got
1d8 per cleric level, so that's a 3d8.
Yeah.
Oh,
no 1d8 per
It
You're
says hit dice. 1d8
yeah,
per
yeah.
cleric level.
You have 3 of them. You don't have to roll all
Yeah,
3.
you have
yeah.
Only
three.
roll
You
one.
have
Oh.
3 of them, is what it means. That you can spend during a short rest at any time. So if you used all 3, you can't use hit dice again until you take a long
A
rest.
long rest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So now you guys decided to take an hour to catch your breath, kind of tend to some wounds, and now have
I
this
didn't use it. I
prisoner.
misclicked. I misclicked.
Okay. Alright.
So did we get any information from this guy?
You guys haven't done anything yet other than tend to your wounds in
Let's
the
get him.
tunnel.
Let's get him inside the cave. See if we can get some information. Inside the cave, no one will hear him scream.
I want to check his pockets.
And you're checking his pockets?
Yes.
Okay, you rifle through his pockets, you find 1 gold piece in his pocket.
Ooh, I'm rich.
I go to Thorvald and I say, I think when he talks, we gotta make sure he's telling us the truth.
Worry, friend. I'll make
He will
sure he
speak
won't
the
lie
truth.
to us. I will we be sure that he won't lie to us. Even
He
though
will tell
he'll
the truth
try.
because he's insane.
Let's get him inside.
Okay. What do you guys do?
As I had him tied up, I'm the one also bring him inside the cave.
Sure.
So he's
I
already in.
asked the
Just
others to
and-
stay outside.
As we've just been in
Except
combat,
for Thorvald to help me get some
As-
information out of this guy.
as we've just been in combat, my sword and shield are still out. So I place my hammer with the iron solid thing on the ground, looking him straight in the eyes.
Okay.
What is your purpose on these lands?
Why should I tell you? He chuckles back.
Go knock him on the head.
Information will be told, or you'll suffer.
Could you two
Uh,
guys go?
Give me
I have some info
an
out
intimidation check with disadvantage.
But
Ooh.
We are here we're here collecting loot.
collecting what kind of loot, if I may ask? What is your purpose on this war town?
Anything of value.
This town holds no values for you guys. I recommend you leave these lands.
Mere threats. When she returns,
Who is
I won't
she?
have to deal with you.
The Dragon
Why?
Queen.
The Queen. He looks to you as you say that. Yes. The Queen of the Dragons. We are acquiring loot worthy of our Queen. And
all
we
that's
will
worthy to the
ensure to
dragons are treasures.
usher in her reign. Her rightful reign.
None of this land remains within her rights.
All land belongs
O
to the dragons in
ye
their
of
eyes.
little faith and knowledge.
I would like to do
At this
an
point, I'm hoping some will help me a bit out there as I'm standing
I
alone.
would like to do an
interrogating.
intimidation check.
Okay, what do you say? What are you trying to get out of him?
I want the name of the queen. I want the name of your queen.
Okay, how do you intimidate him?
I brandish my axe.
I'm gonna use a cantrip guidance on him.
A what?
Yes.
I'm using my name.
The Queen of Dragons, the one imprisoned Tiamat. She will come and reign over your puny world.
Well, I know who that is.
I quickly glance at the huge. Yes. What are you saying?
You don't know me, so I don't know who T-Man is.
Even this guy knows who Tiamat is.
Who?
The big guy.
Mm.
I don't know.
No, he says he doesn't know.
Oh.
Oh, I misheard it. Sorry.
Do I do a history check if I recognize the name, or is it?
I'll make a roll and not metagame it.
What
Yeah,
would it
you
be?
guys wouldn't recognize Tiamat. I would say that you can make a Luna. You can make a history check, and I will give you
Where
um.
where might be the location of this queen you speak of?
Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right. Luna, you immediately recognize this. You recognize as Tiamat being the queen, as referenced, or mother of all evil dragons. Uh, in the books and the legends that you've read, that she has 5 heads, one for every color of the chromatic dragons, and that the stories that and legends of her falling and being imprisoned um, within the 9 hells and um, the the kind of premonition of apocalyptic times if her second coming were ever to be accomplished. To those who
Luna spread this. Does Luna spread this knowledge amongst the other
Nope.
members? Okay.
I do not.
no,
Do I see him getting some kind of information?
He's just
Really in his
recalling
head,
something,
so-
It's all-
it's really in his head. It's something that he recognizes.
He's half of a coin.
Anybody else?
I think we have other matters to attend to.
Yeah, where might be the location?
Huh?
Where might be the location of this queen, you say?
Location. My queen has been wrongfully imprisoned within the 9 hells. We don't know. All we know is that's where she is, and we will bring her back to this land to rightfully rule.
Now, do you plan on doing that?
Next 5 minutes.
I'm sorry to say, lad, seems like this cultist or this hooded person is telling some of the truth.
He looks at you, asking you, how do they plan on doing that? He just looks at you and shrugs and shakes his head.
You're but a
What?
pawn.
Could you two
I wanna-
leave me and Thorward alone in here?
Can I roll an insight check when he kind of shrugged his head and to see if he actually doesn't know, or?
Sure.
Oh, I can do that. So I'm pretty good at that too.
You get the feeling that
Almost,
he's telling the truth for the most part about not knowing. how or what the actual details are. Just knowing the overall mission is probably just it probably just shows that he is at a much lower level within the cult than uh, than somebody that would probably know more information on that.
Well, I think you guys might look away. I gotta take care of something.
I think he's become disposable.
Could you guys leave me and Thorwald alone with this fellow? I may get some info out of him.
When I come back in the tunnel, I don't want him to be alive.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Carry
save
on,
the day.
lads. Carry on, lads. I want to have a small chat with me and the mysterious.
I go
Two
behind
mysterious
with
guys
my
there.
knife
And
at
I
his
hope-
throat. Got my face right next to his, lower my scarf so he can see the tattoo on my left cheek, and ask, does names Fulmar Mohammed or Bucklork ring a bell? Or Rizmir? Or
He shakes his head, but chuckles as at the sight of the tattoo. Hang on a second. Thorvald, he shrugs no, but laughs at this, and Thorvald, you immediately notice a very specific tattoo directly on the face of Luna. You notice a black circle that seems to get thicker and bring out the shape of a lizard. Solid black up until an eye and a jagged teeth for a mouth. You see two wings separated right above it, and then in the center of the circle, a triangle, two triangles that overlap each other, showing the symbol.
you better not lie. Because I know that my fellow here will tell me if you're lying.
Why? What point do I have to lie? Even if you
to
kill me
Once
now, my
time.
queen will shower me in the afterlife. She will gift me gifts beyond your even comprehension because of my work that I've done here, traitor.
You're the one who helped slaughter my kind. I was on your side and you're telling me that you are more worthy of our queen. I put the dagger closer to his throat, getting ready to slip it. Waiting for his response.
There's no response. I
slit
have
his throat.
nothing to say. Thorvald, you see this as Luna drags the knife across his throat, brings his scarf back up.
Drag him in the waters. Let the body
You
float.
better not
The
tell about
queen
the
will
tattoo
notice
to
the
the
death.
others.
Huh?
You better not tell the others about this tattoo that I have.
Don't worry, lad.
Let's go slay this bitch.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
We need to let the town know that it's safe to come out now.
And before we say anything, worry not, lads, through the secrecies. I've already saved your lives a few times. Hope you can put your trust in me. I will always have your back
Already
if you
done
do.
that.
And with that, that's where we're gonna end today's game.
Yes.
All right.
So
Oh,
good.
Very
I'm
good.
so happy I'm in this. You have no idea.
is it a good D&D from your opinion then, name? Thank you for
Yeah.
the session. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
It was fun time.
Very fun day.
Awesome.
A lot of fun stuff came out of it. I want to, Ellie, shh.
Microphone muted.
Ellie. Shh.
Microphone activated.
I want to thank everybody for coming out to play. Hope everybody had a great time with it. As the introduction for Hoard of the Dragon Queen. I wish we could have played a little bit longer, but unfortunately I've got some stuff I got to do
No worries, next
today.
time will be 10 hours.
It's a good
So,
stopping
no.
point too.
Thanks to my players. Thanks to my players. Name, Uneven, Psycho, John, and Fox. I really appreciate it. You guys, come and play, and I love it. It's a great time. You guys give me, a good time every time we do this. Our next game will be 2 weeks from now, the 29th of July. Same time, 1300 EST, and yeah, that's about it.
Me and Name will be live from QuakeCon, I believe. No,
1900
No, it's
next
August
month.
27th.
That's next month.
Yeah, yeah.
And for the
Just kidding.
Europeans, that's 1900 CET.
Okay, 1900 CET. If you are watching this on Twitch, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you are watching this through YouTube, thanks a bunch, and we look forward to the next episode. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.